Hello there, Internet.
Hi.
Ah, the internet? What?
I know.
We're live?
We're
Is the
live.
internet here?
It is. It
In
is
my
all
I
house.
was
around
told
us.
never to speak to them.
How did the internet get into my home?
Oh, it's very easy. Electrons.
It's kind of like a vampire. You invited them into your home.
Oh, right.
And then honestly, my soul
Speak for
is in
yourself.
your
You
brain.
guys,
Oh.
the internet broke into my home and
The
started showing me cat video.
That's a euphemism. Cat videos. The internet showed me stuff I didn't want to see.
Every day.
Every day the internet brings to me on my doorstep shit I did not need, nor want, asked for, or really want. Yeah, I already said want. Whatever. I did not want this.
The internet is almost like the character Kramer from Seinfeld, where he just comes into your house and, ooh, here's some weird shit.
Barges in the door, drops shit all over the floor.
Yeah.
And then
Weird
turns
stuff.
out to be like anti-Semitic or something.
Yep.
Mhm,
Takes.
right.
Wow.
It's all true.
Yep.
This is
unfortunately.
too real.
Gosh.
Take it away, Josh.
All right. I was waiting. Well, hopefully you're here for the penultimate session of Tales from Mauxferry Season 2. I'm Josh Long. You can find me at EvilDMJosh on Twitter and wherever else you want to look for it. Let's go around the table, the virtual table, to Brother John.
Hi, I'm Brother John. You can find me on. You could probably find me on Twitter at Monochrome Guy, or at my other one. What was it? That drawer.
That drawer. Yep.
There's an underscore between the words though, so
Right.
you know.
Who are you playing today?
Oh, that's right. I forgot. I'm playing a game. These breaks really take me out of it.
That's right.
I played Brimstone. He's a red dragon man. He punches things, and he's got words, and these words are dragon, alacrity, and vengeance, and that's it.
Right underneath,
done.
Amber.
Hey, it's me, it's Amber, also known as Rocket Orca on Twitter. And hey, guess what? I have an art Twitter now, too. It's Rocket Orca _, because we love them underscores, art, where I'm putting pictures of goblins, and I am playing Milana, who also has words that are, and I'm just going to think about it, it's grandma, creepy, and rotten. He's a flying pixie.
Absolutely.
The end.
Those are new, I think.
Yes.
Oh
right.
yeah, yep, they are new.
Keeping me on my toes.
I reskinned I reskinned her, oh, literally and figuratively.
And underneath that is Dave.
Hi, everybody. I'm Dave. I feel really awkward because I don't have an art Twitter. But like I'm incapable of art, so like I guess I don't need one. If you would like to rummage through the abandoned camp that used to be my Twitter, it's at Steady Minotaur, but I haven't visited it in quite some time since the feds came sniffing around. I play Newek. He's a Minotaur boy. He is the Godbound brisket. I don't know. Hold on. Amber
Does he eat
was
brisket?
really good at this, but I gotta. No, he's made of brisket.
Oh,
Like he's got that good
right.
brisket belly.
Yeah.
Leather.
Ooh.
No, he's
And ivory.
yeah,
Horns,
Ivory.
brisket, and
Family,
yeah. Right.
brisket, family,
Um,
and
Mary Sue.
punchin', lifting.
Did you say Mary Sue?
Yeah, he's the Godbound of brisket, Mary Sue,
He's the Godbound.
and strong.
He's the Godbound of wish fulfillment.
Right. He's the Minotaur you wish you knew.
That's true. And to my side, Chris.
Hello, I am Chris. I do not exist on the internet, and I barely exist in reality. I am playing Azrael, the Godbound of sex, love, and rock and roll.
Whew.
Oh God damn you, Chris!
Woof. Perfect.
And last but not least, John.
Hi, I'm John. I'm talking like this because everyone else did. I have no other reason. I am playing Gerlach. Gerlach is the god of misery, pain, and suffering.
God damn. Can I just rage quit the intros right now? Damn it, you people.
Well, let's restart the stream and you have another shot at it, Dave.
Okay, all right.
God.
Alacrity, theft, and murder. How's that?
No, it's good. I don't have where I guess I just have all power. I have everything.
You were the godbound. You were the godbound of clocks.
Yes.
Doors.
That's a
Puzzles.
fact.
And
And puzzles. Yes.
Terrible
XP
names.
distribution.
No.
Oh.
Children's puzzles. Let's clarify.
Okay.
real children.
Clocks, children's puzzles, and bad names.
And anime references. Come on,
Oh
people.
yeah.
I get 4 words. Okay, it's fine.
My name is Josh. I am the godbound of riddles and clocks.
Children's riddles and clocks.
Solve my riddles 3 and maybe you'll get XP.
Maybe.
Maybe.
No guarantee. Did you fill your clocks tonight, children?
Oh, you did not? Too bad.
Maybe,
don't know why I
Josh
did
is
that.
the godbound of delayed gratification instead.
Oh, sick birds. So I just want to point out that below Gerlach, John, there's blessings and curses. There's only 2 sessions left of blessings and curses. But if you donate 100 bits, they get 1 tithing. And with 1 tithing, they can heal 1 hit point. With 3 tithings, they can take advantage on any roll. And with 5 tithings, they can get another effort. And this might be a very good session for you all to remember you have these tithings, and I'll tell you what you have. Brimstone, you have 5. Milana, you have 10. Nuak,
What?
yeah, you haven't used yours for a while. Nuak, you have 4. Azrael, you have
I do?
Yeah.
God, I thought I lit them all on fire. Shit. Yeah.
Azrael has 10. Gerlach has 5, and I have 5. And it kind of feels like either tonight or next time for sure we'll need those. I have this feeling.
We're going to need them for when
Do you think we'll be able to level up after our next session in 2 weeks?
Sure. Level right up into being mech pilots.
Oh boy.
Well, I am kind of excited about that.
I know. But yeah, don't forget those. You'll probably need them. So
What can I do with my Chuck E. Cheese tickets? dude?
well, you can give me like I don't count them. I just put them on a scale in a bucket, and if you get 2 pounds of tickets, I'll give you 1 chocolate bunny.
Okay.
Wow.
It's going to be a hollow bunny. It's not going to be one of
But I
the.
want the
The sad thing
PlayStation
is-
5 that you got up on the top shelf there that's clearly collecting dust.
Yeah, well, that's like 10 pounds of tickets. No, actually 15 pounds of tickets.
I guess you can't buy a PlayStation 5.
That's right.
I was gonna say like 2 pounds of tickets. The sad part is you play enough games to get that much, and you've spent like $40,
Yep.
and it's like I could just bought a 40. I could have just bought like
A $40 chocolate bunny.
80 chocolate bunnies.
It's true. But you're there for the entertainment, right?
I'm not there for anything. I'm there against my will.
Let's be real. We're only there for the Jurassic Park shooting gun.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's the only reason I'm
God.
at Chuck E. Cheese is that fucking shooting game and Time Crisis.
Time,
Time
yes.
Crisis, yeah.
God, I love Time Crisis.
That's
What's
a
that
long-
Safari game, Josh? Do you remember that Safari game that was at in the mall in Columbus, in the arcade in Columbus? It was a silly Safari game. It was actually terrible because you had to like rope giraffes and rhinoceroses. And
Oh,
stuff.
I do not remember that one.
It should have been like poaching is what that game was.
Mhm.
It's not like you're actually on a safari. You're collecting animals for zoos.
That's right. So what happened last time?
Last time,
When was last time?
A month ago.
so like last time, Ralph and Martha were like at Mama Gumbo's just
Yes.
enjoying a nice meal,
Mhm.
and all of a sudden, some wizard kicked in the door, and this rude Dragon Man. No, wait, the Dragon Man came in first, and
Right.
they got in a fight with another Dragon Man,
Mhm.
and then a wizard came in, and Ralph and Martha's dinner was absolutely ruined, as they were all teleported into hell, and Mama Gumbas was falling and made a safe
Oh,
descent,
that's right, right here.
and Ralph and Martha's anniversary was completely ruined. But they are now in this little safe area. What do we call them?
It's a village.
It's a village, but like the bubble.
Biomes.
The biome. Yeah, that's right.
Mm.
So they're now within Mama Gumbas in the biome, and I guess they're just there. And the Dragon Man and his friends walked off, and they just started to interact with the locals.
I remember I
no.
was trying to be like, this is a franchise, and we are setting up down here now.
I would like to point out that Gerlach found a way to rip people's faces off, and that being a good thing.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
He did good from the joy of ripping other people's faces clean off.
Yeah. Absolutely.
It's a broken clock is right twice a day.
Right.
Also, I have Ralph and Martha.
An evil
as-
skulk is good twice a day.
No. An evil skulk is always evil. It's just sometimes good things have to be done by evil people.
The only reason why I recapped with Ralph and Martha is because they're in my notes.
Yeah, they're in my notes as well. That's the only thing I have in my notes from last time.
No,
Just those expendable tag-alongs right
I've
next to
given
me.
up notes.
That's right. You also had learned.
I mean-
Go ahead, Dave. Yeah.
Well, I just realized that Newek has not bonded with Ralph and Martha yet.
That's
weird.
That's right.
Like, why am I even playing this character?
So, you still have a chance. Some other
I still have a chance.
some other details as well was this whole biome was harkened back to when Brimstone was a child. However, you had learned that this biome, while almost looking exactly like Brimstone's upbringing, was actually from a different dimension. If there are supposedly infinite dimensions based on slight changes one makes in that time, right? And so he knew exactly where everything was. You all learned that all the people here it was a contract signed by elders a very long time ago for some reason, and the contract was being called by Baal for some kind of great war between Baal and Despater, between the two levels of hell. And what else? Oh, and the last thing was you're like, all right, well, let's go proc Brimstone's one ability that can go chase people. But right before then, two devils had started approaching the biome, and they were
Weren't
they
bone
are
devils?
what?
Weren't they like bone devils?
They were
or
bone
something?
devils. Yeah, they're super long and lanky, and it just looks like they're just almost bone, but there's this very tight flesh around it, and where the tailbone was is it extends to a real tail. It wraps around them, and there's a big like scorpion pointing at the end of it.
Bone devils are my kind of devil. Thanks, Azrael.
they seem so friendly.
It's Azrael maybe, but that's where we were. You all were about to.
We were all topped off too. 'Cause
Yeah,
we, like,
you're all
spent-
full of everything. You all are topped off. You should have max hit points, max effort, all the resources that you can have max. Please max them out now if you have not, because you will probably need all of it.
What are our max tithings? Is it 10?
No, except for tithings.
I like the idea of maxing
Damn
those
it.
out.
No, how it's programmed, tithings can go on for infinite. It just makes the whole overlay go really silly. So,
I guess we won't know until someone makes it happen.
that's right. So yes, you were about to teleport, or Brimstone, you were about to whisk everyone away, and these bone devils
Well,
approach.
it doesn't teleport. It's not a teleporting.
It's like
ability.
you're like,
It lets me locate where the person is,
Yep.
and then just make a beeline for it. Like
Right.
I'm not like moving. I'm not like teleporting. I'm just like moving there. Like nothing can stop me from going there. So
Right.
it'd
Except
still
for-
take me. Like it's like going
That
to
sounds
Walmart,
oddly
but every
similar to teleporting.
well,
I wasn't
here's,
gonna
here's,
say it.
Here's more like this. It's like the Juggernaut decided to go to Walmart. He doesn't teleport. He just runs through everything.
I see,
Like,
I see.
You know what I mean?
Yes, yes,
Like he
yes.
just makes a beeline straight for it. Like doesn't matter if things are in his way or not, and he just busts things up on the way there.
Yeah, I
I
understand.
wonder what the odds are that I could find a pencil around here.
Yeah, let me know because I kind of want a pen or pencil myself.
Okay, I'm diving into the closet. Don't mind me.
Oh, okay.
I'm so well prepared.
Yeah, that's right here.
I have 2 pencils.
We also didn't just move into a new location.
That's right. Both John and Chris has moved recently.
You don't. Apologist.
Moving sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
God.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep on going a
Yeah,
little
keep
bit.
going.
So I thought it was a little bit faster. So yes, so that's where we are. They're approaching. Who does what? These two. I will say these two bone devils don't look like they're here to fight. It's more of like these two are just gotta go here kind of deal.
Okay, so can I go past them then? Can I like start bunny hopping and speed running this hell? Just go straight for
You could. Oh, they do get a roll against your madness, right? If they're
if they're worthy foes. If they're not worthy foes, then they just accept me.
okay, one failed, one pass. So you start bunny hopping past one, and he's like, "Whoa, wait a sec. Where are you going there, buddy? Where are you going there?"
I'm leaving. I'm not. What do you mean? Where am I going? Who are you? Why
Oh.
are you asking me where I'm going? Who are you? My dad? What is it past curfew? What the?
I'm Davery, and this is Andrew. Follow us of our Twitter handle.
Andrew.
Handle. Tails _ Mauxferry. Andrew from Chasm Quest. That is. I'm Davery, and this is Andrew, and we gotta check you into hell. Figure out the logistics, and once we're all done, go do whatever you want. But we just got a few things here, and you see him produce a clipboard.
Do you have a pamphlet?
You know what? I had doubts that we were in hell, but then paperwork came out.
Yeah.
Yep,
So
yep.
I need to know if
It was
there's
the
a pamphlet.
clipboard that tipped me off.
The back of it has like a logo for hell on it.
Exactly. Yeah.
They're both wearing visors.
Yes.
And those like tank tops.
Like
White
Dragon
tank
Ball.
tops. Yes.
Yep.
If it said like "Welcome to Hell" instead of saying "We hope you enjoy your stay," what would it say? Like, "Well, you're here."
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Well,
You're
you're
here.
I mean,
Andrew can
Welcome to eternity.
Andrew can give you a pamphlet. And who wants to go first for processing? And Andrew approaches you, Milana.
I'll
And
go first.
I think you don't understand. We're just passing through. This is just a temporary stop on our destination.
okay, well, sure. And they wink at you as you say that.
Process me. What was your name again?
My name's Davery. D-A.
Process me, Davery.
Uh,
That name is terrible.
Whoa, come on. That's okay. Well, what's your name?
Oh. Milana's like, oh shit. What is the name I've been using for a long time? Is it Maria?
So yeah, to remind you that you did. So you were going by Margaret. You were an entrepreneur with
Yes,
Trial by Fire.
I'm Margaret.
Okay, Margaret. All right, great. Where location did you originate from?
Mauxferry?
Okay. What dimension did you originate from?
Dimension? What do you mean by dimension? What does he mean by dimension? The material plane?
Oh, I'm sorry. You could it's like are you the prime?
Third dimension? Third dimension?
Are you like
what if from
20.5.9.9.9 alpha beta kappa zeta alpha centauran?
No.
Oh.
What? Is this some MCU multiverse bullshit?
Yeah, kinda.
Universe
Yeah.
bullshit?
Yeah.
I don't know what Mauxferries is. Would Milana know what Mauxferries is?
You could probably roll an intelligence for that.
Oh boy, I can roll a die. How fancy.
It's like when you have to fill out the entire
Ooh,
zip
20.
A 20? Yeah, you know exactly what dimension you originate
Okay,
from.
well then tell me what that is, Josh.
No, you tell me what it is, Amber.
No, you tell me what it is, Josh.
I don't know. This was the thing I couldn't figure out earlier this morning.
Whatever, we don't have to worry about
Yeah.
it. It's some number.
Yep. I'm just going to pound my fingers on the keyboard there. All right. Um,
Wait, how's he typing with the clipboard?
this is for my own personal notes.
No, for your person.
It's
They're held
floating.
clo-
It's floating in front of
boards.
him, and he's doing tap 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 tap.
Oh yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
with his very long fingers.
Yes. Tap, 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 tap. It's the click of his bones
He's like
hitting each
tapping on
other.
his own bones.
Yeah. Did you bring any personnel with you, or do they follow? He motion. Dave motions to everyone else here. Did they follow you, or are you just like a group? Or...
Yes, they're all of my subordinates.
Oh, okay. Do you have any like affiliations to other deities?
None of us do we?
You are a follower of Vecna. We're all gods.
But it's a
Literally.
secret.
World!
You. This is out of character.
I know, but it's so funny though to think that it's in character. Like this is something that I like. Like in the comic panel, I could feel like Azrael like giving dagger eyes behind Milana, like me going, "We aren't, are we?" And Azrael's like, "Okay."
I'm a
You
follower
say-
of Gerlach, the
You
god
say
of death,
whatever
murder.
you want for yourself. I'll say that.
Like, yeah, like Azrael takes his giant holy symbol and like puts it in the shirt. Gerlach takes his Matthiasal and puts it in the shirt. Nope, no gods here.
I think. How would it? Well, yeah, because we're all minor deities, right?
You are, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're all minor deities.
Oh, minor deity. Whoa, we got a big one here, Andrew. And they're like, oh yeah.
Minor deity? No, I don't think it's that big. A big deal.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm glad everything's been worked out.
Milana's twirling what scraggly hair she has coming out of her under her veil.
That kind of goes to the next part. What contract is Bale leveraging to bring you here to hell today?
We just fell into a hole, didn't we?
It was the whole contract.
It was a whole contract.
Is that H or with an H or with a W?
It's
Yes.
parentheses W parentheses HOLE.
I see. I'll have to go look into that one, but you know, gotta be creative.
You'll find it under, and then Milana brings off
Yeah,
some
absolutely.
like sub-ledger section F, and just pulling out a bunch of bullshit.
Yep. And they're like, do you know the circumference of your head, both laterally and longitudinally?
Yeah, I give it to him exactly.
All right, that's great. That's great. That's great. And they're like, all right, well, you're all set. Do you have any questions for us?
And by exactly, I mean I was given off by 1 centimeter.
Oh no!
1 centimeter in what direction? Like too big or too small?
Too big.
Okay.
Bigger. Because it's like gonna give me a bubble helmet, and then it's gonna like cut my head off. I give it to him 1 centimeter bigger.
Yes.
Although it would be funny to do smaller. Anyway.
Oh yeah, you want a brochure? Andrew will give you one.
Andrew.
Yeah, here you go. And they just give you that says "Welcome to Hell." Like there, it's all red and black.
I want it to look like you can say no to this, Josh, but I want it to look like when you open it up, it's like a like an isometric view map, and it's like when you go to like Disney World
Yes.
or like a theme park where you
Yes.
see like certain things, but it's like this is where the eyeballs get plucked.
Right.
Things like that.
I was gonna say like something like that, or like a brochure you would get in an old folks' home that talks about the various amenities and like.
I think that's on the back because
Yeah.
it pulls out, and then you flip it over.
Grandma will love this layer of hell.
There's like a devil like smiling at the camera, but like poking somebody who's like, oh, like, you know, like they're at work and they're like, we're here to make sure your experience is the most painful. You know, stuff like that.
So, yeah. So, Yeah, that's fine. So they ask if you have any, or yeah, David, like, you have any other questions, or do you just need the pamphlet?
Do we want to ask any other questions? Do my subordinates have any questions for the gentleman?
Gerlach looks around for the subordinates.
Brimstone also looks for the subordinate.
That would be, let's see, that would be.
Are you talking about Ralph
Is
and
Gambo
Martha?
with us right now?
I think Gambo.
Oh, Gambo's
phased out, didn't
No,
he?
Gambo
yeah, Gambo
jetted
went-
out before
Yeah,
that
Gambo
happened.
got out.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
When Shalazar busted in, he was like, "Nope."
He was like, yeah, he some friend.
Oh, Jimothy is Azrael's assistant name for Brimstone.
That's right.
Jimothy, do you have any questions for the gentleman?
No, I think we're okay. That's fine.
Jesus Christ, Jimothy, Jesus. All right, well, if nobody has any questions, I guess we're all set. Do you want to know their head sizes?
Yeah, we can go through real quick to get, since I'm guessing the same location and dimension, right?
Yes, we all hail from.
Is it all the same contract?
The whole contract, yes.
Okay. Then yeah, we just need name and
Well,
deity
you know,
affiliations and head sizes.
well, you know, Jimothy, you're up.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'll step up to the plate, and I guess no. I'll say my real name.
Okay.
They call me Jimothy, but my birth name is Azrael.
Why are you talking like that, Jimothy?
I don't know. This is my Jimothy voice now.
Azrael. That sounds familiar, but we'll have to go look that up later. Do you have any deities you're affiliated with?
These ones, myself. I had a thing with Levistus a long time ago, but he's not. I guess he's an archduke or whatever.
Their eyes, their eyebrows, if they had them, raise greatly as you say this.
Their skulls creak.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
I guess that. I mean, Azrael starts like listing off all the minor deities and major deities that he's
Hooked
like. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
up. They're like, Levistus, huh? Well, we will probably have you have a follow up with some people to see what kind of leverage can be had with that.
Probably not very much. I don't remember signing anything. It's more of a verbal thing. I don't know.
Losing my heart kind of thing. So then they ask for your head size. Do you give, or do you just let, like, if you don't know it, we can measure it.
Okay, sure. Measure it.
All right.
Is this? I'll ask. Is this for the masks? Is that what?
Oh,
is that
yeah.
what's going-
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Absolutely.
So you're gonna put a mask on my head that
Oh.
nobody can ever remove.
No, it doesn't quite work that way. It just kind of grows. And as they say that, you kind of look at Milana's. Oh, Milana's. Are you always wearing a veil?
Yes.
Okay, well, you don't see it, Milana. But for you, you're like, huh, and you kind of feel your cheek, and you notice that there's like a little bump on your cheek, and it's everyone else there touching. It's like a little gray bump, and it's slowly growing. And Milana, you can probably like also feel a little bump on your cheek growing as well.
Wonderful. I love it.
Okay.
Mm.
I'm gonna look at my friends and be like, that's good, right? Like we're good. We're not gonna keep doing this, or are we doing this?
I mean,
Someone's jogging in place. He's ready to go.
I need this thing off my face.
Do I
Are you
even have
ready?
one going on? Because I already have a mask on my face.
Well, so far only 2 people have been processed.
All right.
They're the ones that have the things growing.
Well, if you can see Milana, yes.
So the rest of us don't?
Currently,
All right. Well, then I know I'm not talking to these guys.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. In my head, I'm thinking, well, Gerlach can remove it.
That's true.
Gerlach's new job is dermatologist.
Hell yeah.
I can remove any facial imperfections you may have.
Perfect.
Dr.
Yeah.
Pimple Popper over there.
I guess that's that. Yeah, I'll I will not start the fight.
So who goes there?
They're just bones.
I'd be happy to go next.
All right. What do you give for your name, Gerlach?
None of your damn business.
Oh, come on.
If you don't know, you don't need to know.
Give me a spirit save.
Well, there's a chance I could pass a spirit save. Let me see what we got here. Spirit 10. And I rolled a 7.
So they kind of squint at you and like, Gerlach. That's a name that can stick around here. That's quite fitting.
I'm sorry, you're incorrect.
Oh, okay.
I will break out my Matthias flashy and show it to them.
Oh, you're associated with Paylor?
Well, I assume Palorites all end up here, right?
Some.
Yeah, most.
That's very interesting. Do you have a really good connection with him?
Well, I'd like to stab him in the heart. Is that a connection? I mean, I'd like to give my heart to him. I mean, I like Zanye. She's cool.
Sanye. Do you have a good connection with her?
Well, she has a good connection with me. She just doesn't know it yet.
Oh.
I see. Well, any other affiliations with deities?
I'm a big follower of Gerlach.
Of course.
Of course.
Gerlach is my number one.
Number one of everyone. Yep. They ask for what do you need us to measure your head, or do you know it?
I'm afraid my head just keeps changing sizes, and so it would be super silly for you to measure it.
Can it?
Oh.
I don't think it can.
He doesn't know that.
Lying.
This bone devil don't know.
I mean, it's changed size over the years,
It
for
has, but I'm more like a morphine in real,
Well, why do you need to know?
Puffs out his cheeks.
Yeah, what's a head size got to do with anything?
Since the whole contract thing being fulfilled, we're it's part of the thing of imbuing you with power to fulfill your contract. It was all in the details of this whole contract. We'll have to go look up.
I would prefer to leave my contract unfulfilled.
Oh no, you're already here now.
No, but see, that's the thing. That's I'm just passing through.
Okay, well, Andrew here will just get your measurements real quick.
No, I don't think Andrew will.
So Andrew is going to go to measure you unless you do something else.
Yeah, I'm going to move away from Andrew measuring me.
Andrew is like, come on. And they kind of, put their hands on their hips like, it's going to be a real sample.
He's using a rule.
The god of theft could take his
Couldn't
measuring tape.
Yeah, exactly. That's a great idea. Does he have measuring tape?
Yeah, yes, it is.
I'm
totally,
grabbing that shit.
you just grab it.
Now whose head gets measured?
Yeah, I forget which one of my abilities it is. So let's
Yeah,
do
you
that.
do it. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, just to steal that shit.
Yep. And Andrew's like, oh, okay, well. And they go, and bring out another one.
I will take that one also.
Okay.
Okay. Wow. Okay. And Andrew and Gerlach will be in the background.
Playing this back and forth.
Yeah, playing this back and forth game for a little bit. We can go on to the next person. Davery looks at Brimstone and Newek. Well, which one will use next?
I've been hearing this. You're asking us about our deity affiliations, but I got a question for you. What was your name again? It was
My name's Davery.
Davery, right?
Yeah.
Right. Well, Dave, what is a deity really? What do you think a deity is? Because to me, I feel like this is Brimstone going on a rant. By the way, he's like, I feel like people when they say deity, they think of somebody who can do something really outlandish and impossible, as if it's something rare and powerful. But to me, that's the norm. That's my everyday life. There's like, I got my friend over here, the God Slayer, and I got my friend over there who can do all sorts of crazy killer things. Like he's pointing at Gerlach doing the tape measure thing with this other guy over there. And then you got he points at Azrael. He's just like, him. Like, just like look at all of him. Like just look at this thing over here. This guy who's like got like a water arm
growing over me. Yeah.
Right. It's like this is my everyday life. So when you say what a deity I'm affiliated with, like, dude, you gotta be a little bit more specific of what you're talking about, because like everything's like super like up there in terms of like,
Right.
you know, what is the deity hierarchy?
Yeah, you're right.
don't
Yeah,
know.
so it sounds like you all are up there, but yeah, like Zonye, Paylor.
Are you would you consider yourself a deity?
Oh no.
Avery?
No.
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 Oh no. Okay. So what's
Josh?
a deity to
Yes.
you?
As Newek realizes that Brimstone is going to talk to Davery for a while, and Gerlach is obviously
Forever.
busy with Andrew. Newek is going to motion to Azrael and Moana, like, "Hey, we're just gonna go." And so we walk, or I will walk off. I'll encourage them to go too. And so when Azrael's like, "Yeah, my friend the Godslayer," like I'm like off in the horizon at that point.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll follow.
I'll accept that.
Okay.
I've got the pamphlet.
That's right.
Right.
I want
We know where
David
the
to
snack
realize-
stations are.
He said once we're done, we can go do whatever. So Azrael and I are done, and
Yeah,
he's just following us.
I think I'll take his tape measure and throw it so he looks over to go where the tape measure went, and then I will just, when he's not looking at me, I'll just disappear.
Okay.
I want Davery to be like in that position where he realizes that he's talking to a customer who has no intention of like actually buying the product so much as just talking about like, oh yeah, this is what I believe in, what deity is about.
Right.
Be like, oh, and this is the dream I had last night. I had a dream about a weird porcupine, and it just like goes on and on and on, and like basically,
You're keeping the
distraction for
telemarketer
everybody.
on the line.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So yeah, Davery, you definitely used up a lot of his time because he does not catch on, and he finally is like, look, and he looks over and Andrew is not there; he is by himself. He's like, what?
Oh, would you look at the time? You know, I got stuff to do, and I'm pretty sure you've got lots more paperwork to deal with, right? And I'm sure if you don't clock in or whatever you got to do.
Can I just get your name real quick then?
Lucas.
Lucas.
Brimstone walks away, and that's it. That's all he gives him. He just walks away. Like, what else is he going to do about it?
You hear a sigh from Davery as he finds Ralph and Martha to process.
Oh, okay. Bye, Ralph and Martha. Good luck.
Just an anniversary
Good luck
gone
with
real
face masks.
sideways. Yeah, exactly. Real sideways. So you all five eventually catch up with each other, and you can see off in the distance, always pursuing you, just a little bit of far away. Like, you know, if you were to stop and smell the roses, Andrew would catch up. But Andrew is always following, but just a little, too far away. And Davery is, for all you know, still processing Ralph and Martha and whatever else is going on back there.
What's up with the gray growth on their face?
Yeah, so as you're walking, it's not super fast, but it is a slow, methodical growth. And it's not like just going, it's a structured growth. In the long run, you can definitely tell amongst all y'all that they are growing masks that Gerlach had, taken off other people's faces.
Are we all growing them, or just those that finished their paperwork?
Just those two.
Me and Azrael. Me and Jimothy, baby.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need this head.
I'll break out my daggers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dr. Gerlach on duty.
Can you
I'm
take
ready.
this off?
Yeah.
Can you do some of the?
Yeah, I'm gonna
lift
saw
my
it.
veil off.
Ah!
Ugh.
It's nasty.
How about we just put it down here?
I feel like your whole face is just gonna come off anyhow.
Okay, yeah, it's pretty loose.
But you can grow it back, right, Gerlach?
My face?
Yeah.
As far as I know,
he has the.
You can grow
yeah.
my face back?
Yeah, he can. With
Interesting.
what's that power, Gerlach?
it is the power of. I gotta look it up.
Honestly, it wouldn't bother Milana if she lost her face.
Flesh
It's
made
not
true.
like you're using it for anything.
No, I absolutely not.
You're able to cure a target's maimings, blindings, poisons, mutilations, and birth defects by sight once per round. This does
Dang.
not heal hit point damage, but it can restore lost limbs and crippled functionality.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And it is
Well,
an action.
I will. However this goes, it doesn't matter for Milana's face.
Well,
So once
okay
again-
then.
Once again, Milana's turning to Gerlach. Perform surgery, please.
We've been here before.
Get it before it's too much. It's kind of getting into my eye.
Yeah, I will shave that right off.
Absolutely. So you do. Yep. It hurts like hell,
But I
Milana.
don't feel it.
Oh, okay.
Does it hurt? Tell me about the pain.
It reminds me of what maybe like being hungry felt, but in my face. It's been a long time since I felt anything sharp. You know, like when you first stopped eating.
Oh,
Remember
yeah.
that? Do you remember that?
I do, yeah.
And it's like, oh, this is really sharp and hurts, and
Well, you're just trying to get down to fighting weight.
but it's just like dull. That's right. I
Yeah.
felt worse.
I'll hack it
I
off.
think.
Like being hungry, but in my face.
Like, yeah, that's where. Okay.
She just is like she's trying to remember the last time she felt like a pain, you know, and it's probably when she first started to like not eat food anymore, and you know your guts start to twist, and it's this horrible sharpness inside of you. But that's like the last thing that she really like remembers. Even her getting the surgery with her eye wasn't that painful, really. You know what I mean? Like it's felt the same. It's just like this distant memory of pain, kind of like maybe like when your foot's starting to wake up after being circulation getting cut off. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. That's what it feels like.
Then answer
It's done.
done. Answer do you let?
Come here, pretty boy.
I actively encourage him to do it to me. Yes.
I've wanted to cut your face off
come
for
get
a
some.
long time.
Yeah, I'm actually watching intently. Milana.
Can I do the whole face just to be sure?
Ooh, yeah, you should. Who knows how deep it could have went.
And then girl, I could be like, "Oops, it's the same round. I can't do it."
Oh,
Yep.
Only once per
Or he
round.
chooses not to do it. I don't know.
I think I can do it to myself.
Oh, well, that takes all the Gerlach's fun away. So come on over.
I'm not gonna tell you that, but
Hmm.
you could just go ahead.
Yeah, I carve it right off.
carve it right off. So yeah.
I bet it hurts Azrael more.
Mm-hmm.
Azrael, you've got great
Does he cry?
cheekbones. I can see right here.
Azrael has active pain receptors, so yes, I imagine it's not very pleasant.
How about now? What if I put? What about this one? What about that one?
Oof, it's bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, sure enough, you leave your you do this thing, I guess, while you're still walking, because as you stop walking, Andrew will get a little bit closer.
I have to admit, Azrael at least has blood. I don't know what this black stuff is I got from Milana. It's like tar.
Yeah, I have a question, Josh.
Yes.
What happens when a saint of Palor spills blood in hell? Does it like sizzle? Is there some kind of
Ooh.
like the sacred blood mixes with the
Ooh,
profane
good
dirt or something?
question.
That is a really good question. Yeah, let's. I need a fortitude or hardiness save from you, Azrael.
I'd rather not. But okay.
Thanks, Dave.
It's a good question.
It's a good question. It's a great
I'm-
question.
Well,
Trying
at
to
first
be
I thought about I would just bottle it because like saint's blood is like a thing people
You
pay
probably
for,
should
but
bottle
then-
it as well. Yes.
But I don't have any bottles,
I got a 19.
so I just watch it like ooze into the dirt.
Yes. Okay. So nothing bad happens to Azrael. which is good. But yeah, absolutely. When he bleeds, it falls down as it like drips onto the ground. It's like, it is like flash paper almost. Like it's like thunk. It's just that kind of almost like pyrotechnics. Like it does there, and as it's gone, it's just there's a little burnt mark on the ground where the blood was.
So I can like flick it off of my hand, off of my knife, and watch things go spark.
Yeah.
Psst, 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 psst. Oh, fireworks!
I think that's a good way of putting it. Yeah, it's just like, yeah, that is a great question. So what do y'all do? You got this map to Avernus. You know where to go, Brimstone, if you want to.
Where are we supposed to be at? Where are we supposed to be going? Why are we down here? I'm sorry, it's been a month.
I thought we were on vacation.
Oh, no.
We are not down
We
here,
were-
I think, by choice. We were sucked into here by Shalazar.
Right.
Oh, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Are we here to kill Shalazar?
Sounds like a plan.
Seems like
One
a
way
way.
or another.
Seems like a way to
But-
get home. So yeah.
But we could start a corn dog stand.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh
Brimstone's
my
like,
gosh.
Brimstone's like looking at the plant. He's like, and I want to see the lake of fire.
Look,
You know?
Brimstone, we're here because of you, essentially.
I know, but it's not like we can't kill two birds with one stone.
There's
you
a
know?
montage where we go on a day trip looking at
Yeah.
the sites to see
Through all-
Avernus.
They're all the activities that hell has to offer.
And like the
Look,
whole
that-
time in the background is, devils fighting devils, right? And you're like going by these weird biomes as well. And in the middle of all of this is this giant column of black and purple energy swirling that it goes to multiple dimensions.
We're all holding hands and skipping. Gerlach has a balloon that's shaped like a dagger that's floating above him. Milana is holding, for some reason, cotton candy. Azrael is like putting sun lotion on himself.
It's hell, so it's wet cotton candy.
And then Brimstone has got every single giant stuffed animal he's won at every, because he goes up to the booth and he's
Yes.
just like, I win, and they're like, all right, here's your prize. And then I like to imagine that Newek has just got us all on children leashes.
I have to admit,
Yes,
I
yes.
expected the pits of hell to be a little more exciting.
I would think that's like,
Like, yeah, Gerlach's the goth teenager. He's just like, I'm not having any fun.
I was actually thinking like laugh out, kind of enjoying the idea of like how you're talking about how Brimstone's winning these stuffed animals. I like to think that the game is so easy that that's supposed to be the torture, where it's like you keep winning and then nothing's satisfying, but this guy's like, you're seriously still here winning all this stuff and you're not tired. Okay, whatever. And then someone drags Brimstone away.
Hell is not having
we
a
got
big enough
stuff with
bag to carry all your winnings away in.
Right.
I've got to be able to
Yeah,
fit
win
Mickey
again.
in this bag. I need Mickey.
And you keep on hearing Andrew in the background going, "Hey, if you just stop and let me measure you, I'll carry your stuff."
No.
Wow.
Andrew.
Measure this.
Grind him to
Wow. Who knew when I wrote that, it would come up like that?
No. Perfect. It's perfect.
For the sake of like, so we're not lollygagging, I'm going ahead and lollygagging too long. Excuse me. I love lollygagging. I'm going to go ahead and commit my effort to use that pursuit of the fury thing.
Right.
So I at least know where we're going.
Yes.
Basically, we still have to make the trip there. So whatever happens on the way there, I can't really stop. Like if we see things or whatever. So I know where we're going. Are we just going to start walking in that direction and then whatever happens, or what's up?
We have other options.
I mean, I can't really teleport us there. We still have to just trek. I don't know what's going to happen on the way there is what I'm saying. Like, I imagine like it's like a Lord of the Rings sequence where you see us running across stuff and shit's happening in the background.
Pretty accurate. Yeah. So like,
Lord of the Rings song, but on kazoos.
yes. So you can go buy all the stuff. Like you go buy you're probably on the Great Avernus Road. You go by all these devils clashing each other, fighting, and some of them kind of look at you, but they're too busy fighting each other, kind of deal. You can go like buy, kind of just name some random things. Let me go to my stuff.
We go through some things too.
Yeah.
Brimstone just like walks through a wall, like it leaves a trail behind him.
Yeah,
As he
like
just
you go
walks through it.
you go through the peaceable lands, which is the realm of Bar Grevekek, the goblin god of cooperation and territory.
What?
Oh God, this is going to be a side trip. Side quest.
Those do not sound like goblin traits.
No.
That must be why they're in hell.
Did you say cooperation
and territory. Yep.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I didn't make that one up. That was in the fiction about that stuff. I was like, what the hell? So I wrote it down. Yeah, you can go. There's Tiamat's lair. If you really wanted to go there, that's kind of far off. There's a Pillar of Skulls. There's. What's up, Dave?
So
Dave sounds scary.
Dave is very gone, I think.
Dave, your internet.
He froze.
Hey, when we won't have these internet problems?
Next season, baby.
just
Yep. Still waiting to hear what words of wisdom Dave is about to bestow upon us.
Oh boy.
The only thing that would be better is if Dave can hear us and we can't hear him.
I bet you Dave can hear us.
I bet he
and it's
can't hear
very
us.
frustrating.
I kind of wonder what his Audacity recording sounds like.
Yeah. Sorry.
His
Rudy.
Audacity recording probably sounds fine.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah,
I want
like-
to hear what he's saying.
Yeah. We'd like to know what the reality is that's happening there in Dave World.
Mm-hmm.
Dave can hear you. Of course, Dave.
Because there's like
Yeah,
a
of
cat
course
on the
Dave can hear
router or something. Oh, his image shifted on my screen.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
His nose is pointed slightly differently now.
He moved a microscopic amount.
Oh,
Ooh,
thanks for editing this out, Rudy.
huh? Leave it in, Rudy.
Okay, here's my imitation of Dave. Is everybody ready?
Uh-huh.
Yes. Oh, poor Dave. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Didn't have to roast him like that. Poor Dave.
Poor
Um,
Dave.
What were we doing?
I think Dave actually wanted to go check something out, but now he is.
We were walking
Smiling
past this
maniacally.
tower.
Yeah.
No, David.
Dave comes back for just enough.
Say no.
You know what?
Say Dave, no.
It is possible to call into a Zoom call, so Dave could, when his video craps out.
I
Just
can't.
turn off his video. That usually helps.
It would ease up on his.
Yeah, if you turn off
Yeah.
your video.
Dave, you should just turn off your video.
Yeah,
Wouldn't
but that would sound.
wouldn't that take up the whole layout for us?
No, because it'll show
Yeah.
his name.
It'll just show his name.
Yeah.
Oh, so we can all ditch our video and just
No,
show our
I
names?
prefer to.
Switch my video too. There's something interesting going on over here.
Fine.
Yeah, Dave, you should just see if that helps.
I told Alex when we were setting up the house in the computer room, I wanted to make sure that I still had my lighting display. So there goes Dave.
Yeah, see if it's any
There
better.
goes your Dave. Hi, Dave.
Hi, Josh.
Looking here.
We heard from the ghost.
What are you gonna go do now, Dave in hell?
Yeah. I don't know where you guys got that shit.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right. So we're going.
Let's go find Shalazar and whip some ass.
All right. So you do go by all these other biomes. You kind of peek into. You could see. You probably actually walk through some of them, and yeah, they are just kind of picked out from different places. There's like a swamp. There's a forest. There's there's a whole bunch, and there's people that live in these places that you're seeing, and they're all different walks of life, and they all have these masks on. But if you don't want to, if you're keep on going to Shalazard, which kind of figured, it's A-okay. So it finally, though, takes you, because you can kind of get through a lot of barriers and stuff that kind of block you, right, with this move of yours, Brimstone. You finally do get to this thing called the Bronze Citadel. It is a huge fortress city, dozens of square miles in extent, and ringed by 12 heavily defended walls. And from all I probably know, Azrael, like, it houses hundreds of thousands of Lesser Devil troops and war machines. It is constantly being added to in the form of new fortifications against attacks.
It is not a good place to be, literally.
Yeah.
But this is where Shalazar is. This is the place to be. He in there. He in there.
He in there.
He there. He in there.
He in there.
All right. Well, let's go in there.
All right. So yeah, you can't. You're stopping at the first major gate, you could say, because you cannot pass through. This is definitely a magical barrier that's preventing.
Is it a divine barrier?
It is I interpret that wording as like, it's like at a god level, and it is at a god level of barrier that is being.
Is it magically being held together?
Yes.
I can't just dig my way through it.
I don't know. It probably does go up and down, but so you're at this.
What if I can? But can I alacrity over it?
And leave everyone behind, probably.
No, everyone would still follow me. It's in my Pursuit of the Fury rules where they can as long as they're my companions and they're with me, they can do what I'm doing to move.
I like the way we're using alacrity as a verb. Can I just alacrity over it? Like climb, jump, crawl. Alacrity. We're gonna alacrity it.
What's alacrity?
You can
Alacrity this shit out of this.
sure.
Unless there's like some guard who's like, ow, like those knights in the.
That's what I was thinking.
Monty Python
Yes.
with like, hello.
Yeah, that's. I was about to say before you start writing, there is a guard up top. It is not a Frenchman. It is It is a.
Those are my favorite characters.
Oh,
Hilarious.
they are
The smell of elderberries.
a barbed devil. So they're kind of also lanky, not as much. They're more humanoid size, but they just have all these spikes coming off their bodies.
Okay.
And they let you. Oh, what are you doing here?
They weren't French.
I don't.
No, I'm looking at the chat.
Yeah, Dave says that they're a French barb devil. What are you doing here?
Is that a French accent?
No, but it's a Monty Python French accent.
Yes.
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
I don't know why, but Dave's struggle is so funny.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Dave, that we're laughing at you.
We're laughing with you.
Sorry.
It just feels like we're laughing.
Yeah, I know. I'm well aware.
So what were you saying, Dave?
I said, didn't we make two barb devils fall in love with
Yeah.
Yes.
And they're like,
one time?
We planned their wedding and everything. I'm pretty sure.
Or was it the Baylors? No, it was the Baylors that got married.
Oh.
And the Barbs were the Chatty Cathys.
Probably the best.
Dave is making it sound more like a kazoo.
Remember when we said who said that it was Kazoo's music playing?
Me.
It's
I was
pretty-
like Lord of the Rings, but kazoo music.
Right.
Could be Dave.
Kazoo.
The role of Dave tonight will be played by.
What's the Lord of the Rings song sound like?
I'm not going to sing it accurately because
No, this is great.
It's
It was-
good. I should put it for the break music since I remove all that stuff.
I'll try that kazoo so I can play it.
Who removes all that stuff? Does Twitch remove it?
Twitch and YouTube
yeah.
flags it, and then I just have to clip it, and I always do that. But yeah,
It's all algorithms
yeah.
and machinery doing it.
They ask, what are you doing here?
Oh, now they are French officially.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Going out on a look
French
at us. We're
Carnival.
sightseeing.
Wizard. Wizard in there. Wizard belonged to me.
Oh,
I don't know why I'm talking like this. I'm sorry.
A wizard. There are many very powerful things in here, but do you have business?
Wizard. Wizard in there. Belonged to me.
You could be a spy for Despater.
We could be an
I'm
assassin.
legitimately telling you what my business is, and here you are being sus. What the heck?
We could be
I want my
assassins into killing a wizard. That's a good thing, though, right? That's the sort of thing you'd let us in for.
Killing with a no.
And I described Shalazar to them, and I'm telling them what I'm looking for, and I'm like, he's a wizard. His name's Shalazar. He had human parts, but they fell off. And he looks like a devil now of some kind. Yada yada. Something. I want to kill him. that's legitimately what Brimstone says.
Go ahead and
Okay.
roll a charisma.
Charisma. Huh?
Charisma.
So I got beat an 8.
Yep.
I got to beat an 8, and I got a 9. Holy
There you
crap.
go.
I thought it was a 6 for a second, but the line was underneath the tail end. I was like, oh, thank God.
And they're like, they kind of chat back and forth. They're like, fine, you can come in, but you will have to talk to others before you get to this wizard.
What's there to talk about?
Uh,
It says, like, arms open, like, what are we talking about? You already know why I'm here. Come on.
You have to talk to the big boss,
The big boss, huh?
Metal Gear. No, see.
Metal Gear.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, no, we're in
Climb a
Zanzibar
staircase
Island.
for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Or climb
The ladder, yeah.
The ladder for 20 minutes. Snake it off.
Oh, such
What
a
a thrill.
bum, bum, bum. But so they let down this drawbridge that's of course over this big moat of lava and blood or what have you, and you're walking in, and as you do so, Azrael and Milana, you feel something on your face again, and you notice that the mask is growing back.
Guess what? I guess Gerlach has a full-time job now.
You need to make an appointment with my secretary to get you on the schedule.
Oh, is that how that works?
This business is highly in demand.
Dermatologist to the stars.
And do you have your insurance paperwork? We are in
You-
hell.
You don't, Gerlach. Come on.
Brimstone, aren't you the secretary?
No, it's,
Actually, I Gerlach's lawyer
he
to
is,
ensure
yeah.
that there is no, lawsuits on malpractice and whatnot.
Come on over. Let me spill some more saint blood.
so do you let him both of you shave off the mask?
Yes.
Absolutely.
please.
All right, hardiness save from Azrael again.
Not from me.
Oh yeah,
Ooh,
for
ooh, ooh.
Saint Blood.
I got a 2 that time.
Oh, okay.
Good.
So you yet again, blood profusely comes out, and this time your face doesn't quite heal up the same, Azrael. Like it just doesn't quite. There's like a flap where the initial cut was.
Well, that's a shame. You ought to see a professional about that.
Can my face still move?
Yeah, it's just for most people it's a little disturbing.
Luckily, we are in hell, so I assume it will.
Can
go
I get a
fine.
wineskin?
Sure.
I'm gonna fill it up with Azrael blood.
Okay. You're able to catch some of the blood. Yes. Some of it still probably falls prior, but yeah, you get some. Yeah.
When it dries up, I poke it again, just to
Ugh. Uh, so yeah, you enter into this gigantic.
It's like tapping a maple tree.
Core it. Put a spigot in.
That's nasty.
If you want to put the spigot in, you have to pay extra.
I thought you were paying me. So none of my abilities will let me heal this gaping flap.
Now, like, you're able to heal a fair amount of it, but there's a point, like, your initial cut into his face, like, that little bit of flap does not heal back. But the rest that you kind of extracted heals back.
Maybe I should have cleaned the daggers before using them.
Ugh.
Yes,
Gross.
but also fair.
Well, I think the only thing we could possibly try is to use some of Milana's ichor to try and put it in there and see if it holds it together like super glue.
Okay, sure. And we'll give you some of my ichor.
Yeah, we'll paste that thing back down. just hold it there.
I'm fairly unconcerned about it, so you're fine. We can just keep going.
I just want to see what happens.
So yeah, you put Milana's ichor there, and it's just kind of it's like a little bit of a glue situation going on. It's a weird like black scar now. It doesn't really heal over. It's just like glue.
At
But
least
damn
it's
you look
high.
more sexy.
Wow, the way that was said.
All right. So yes, you're inside this gigantic bronze. It's, I'm viewing it in my head. It's all bronze. Like all the major material is bronze, and it's very militaristic. It almost reminds you like of the Black Peak prisons. Like there's no fuss, no muss kind of thing here.
Right.
And there is constant movement here. There's devils running about in rank and file, going places. They are actively. This is a time of war for them, so there is a lot to kind of dodge and get out of the way of, and you can see off in the distance a gigantic bronze citadel that kind of raises out amongst this giant fortress city that Brimstone is the place you need to go to.
Okay, yeah. And I was just gonna say, I know like I can't really, excuse me, tear through some of these things.
Mm-hmm.
Because of divine barriers. However, I just wanted to preface this by saying that the other part of the pursuit of the fury thing was just that you have constant awareness of the target's location and the fastest path to reach them.
Yep.
Basically, it's like really good intuition. So even if he hit a maze, he would know exactly which way he would have to go to get to where he needs to
Yep.
go.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, that's why I was like, I'm not going to talk about any of this other stuff.
And then he'd probably forget how to get out of the maze though after he got through it. Like unlike Brimstone, that's just a Brimstone thing.
Luckily, we do have Newegg.
Yes.
Yeah, luckily you have Newegg. So yeah, I guess Brimstone just starts navigating his way to wherever he needs to go to.
Absolutely.
Get to Shalzar.
Yeah, you have to.
Whatever.
You have to go to the Bronze Citadel for sure. The thing in the middle. And you all go by all the different kinds of devils that you'd ever see in the monster manual. You go by and. Either they are supporting the effort, they are, the ones going and out to war or what have you. It's a organized chaos of, military deployment. And it's just constant.
Constant, huh?
Yeah. But I guess it's really hard to tell, like, since there is no sun or anything, like time passage and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, you weave through all this stuff. Most people don't pay you any heed, and you finally get to the Bronze Citadel. And it as you stand there, it seems to, like, extend, like, that perspective. It seems to extend, like, infinity, that point, infinity all the way up into the sky.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Does it grow while we're looking at it?
It almost seems like it is.
It's like compensation.
When your level of hell is a little too small.
Absolutely. And so you get to the doors of the Bronze Citadel, and they do not open, but there is a Baelor there. This one, most devils don't seem to be wearing armor when you go past them, right? Maybe they have certain kinds of things on their body, very, very rudimentary weapons or whatever, something to help them a little bit. But this is the first Baelor that you've seen that it's like in full plate, and they're in like a regalia of sorts.
Okay.
Like, what do you want?
There's a wizard in there that I need to talk to with my fists.
With your fist, a wizard.
My fist. Yeah.
And who
he's
might
in there.
you be?
Brimstone does like a full anime entrance where he's like, I'm Brimstone, son of the Red Dragon. He's just like, does a little demonstration right there. 'Cause,
Brimstone, son of the Red Dragon. And so this Baelor is probably like a foot or
Is
two.
Andrew still following us, by the way?
Andrew
He's
is-
like, I gotta measure
Yeah,
the
Andrew's still
mask."
off in the distance. There's always that
no.
camera shot that shows Andrew just like a
Try
speck.
to get through the crowd.
Yep.
I gotta get the measurement. That's a dedicated employee. He needs a raise.
He needs raise. And so this Baelor is probably like, a foot or two taller than you, Brimstone. He looks you over and he's like, dragon, you say? There seems to be more than that to you. And he's like, what's with that mask?
This is a mask that Shalazar put on my face, and that's why I want to kill him. You're putting two together, right? You figuring this out now?
So you are Zero.
I told you I'm Brimstone. Hello.
You do the motion again.
What's your name? What's your name? Armor head face. It's like, I don't know. Brimstone's
Actually-
trying to be witty, but not really.
Yep. I should just go. Hold
They
on.
call you Buckethead. What's up with
Call
that?
me Buckethead.
Armor face is pretty good. Much like Taser face. As a matter of fact, my name is Armor Face. Don't make fun of it.
That is my name.
How did you know?
Oliver,
I got
that's
that
an
reference,
archaic pronunciation of.
Did you?
Amorphous.
Very nice.
Yeah.
My name is. Oh my God, the first one I look for on our followers. It's not the very first one. My name is Mincy. It's Minxy. You think that's Mincy or
Minxy?
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 Maybe Minxie. Yeah.
My
You should have a
name.
very. It sounds like with Minxie, you should have a sexy Valor voice, though.
My
Like,
name is Minxy.
Maybe the deep voice is sexy to someone.
Exactly.
yeah,
somewhere.
maybe.
My name is Minxie. Yeah, I don't know.
I
We've done
do.
his shit on our own followers tonight. This is wonderful.
There's like Gregory.
I don't have a problem with the name
I don't
Minxie.
have-
I just have a
yeah.
problem with it being a giant Baelor.
Yeah,
Armored giant Baelor.
Garth.
You know what?
Nope,
We
I
are
picked
not.
with Mickey.
When we are born, we don't get to choose our names.
It
Okay.
could even been Noel.
Wait,
I
I'm
don't think
looking at the
he was
Tales underscore
born.
Mauxferry, not the Geekspective one.
Oh, I see. Okay,
Mhm.
that makes a difference.
It does.
This Baelor did not get to choose their name. At
Yes.
first. Don't give them sass.
Yeah, the Baelor found out his name about 30 seconds ago. So
Exactly.
do,
Yeah,
I,
he's like,
do I ever have a name? Oh,
I gotta
wait.
give them a name that is
I'm-
not my true name.
Exactly.
I'm
It's
feeling
Minxie.
Minxie.
I'm feeling Minxie tonight.
My name is Minxie.
Well, Minxie.
I choose to disbelieve you, Minxie.
So you gonna let us in or not, or what's the situation here?
I will escort you to Bale.
I'm not looking for Bell. I'm looking for Shalazar. If that didn't, if you didn't catch that part.
I do not hold the keys to Shelizard. Only he does.
Only he being Bale.
Oh.
So I gotta talk to management. Brimstone be like, bureaucracy is hell. Fine.
Fine. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I
We
love
only, we only have one
it.
set of keys, and they have to be signed out for by the appropriate deity.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to have a notary present when you sign out for the key.
Right, right. And we have to have all of your security data in the system in order to put the imprint on the key to allow you to use the anti-locking technology.
These changes have been implemented to improve the user experience.
And safety.
Have been implemented for your convenience. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Yep.
Got it.
Sure.
So yeah, Minxie opens up the door, and yet again, Milana and Azrael, you feel the mask start to grow on your face again.
Excuse us a second, Minxie. We gotta just go powder our noses. Wig, wig.
It was a long trek. Can we have a bathroom break, I guess?
The minute I step foot into this area,
Into the citadel. Oh,
oop! I got to poop.
I want to try and flame on and see if that burns it off.
Oh shit!
God. Oh, God. Oh, I step far, far away.
Yep. Back up.
Close my eyes.
Gerlach, escort me to the poop room.
Is it like
The,
actual
the
fire?
poopatorium awaits.
all right.
If it's like
Keep,
actual fire, I don't have to worry about
give
it.
me a hardiness save, Azrael.
I got a 14 versus a 13.
Whew. Okay. Yeah. Sure enough, you flame on, and for everyone else present, it's like an explosion went off. Like like someone took it's like those fountain. I'm just thinking of like firework fountains. This is like.
Oh yeah.
What's it called? A Roman candle?
Like a Roman candle, but it's this human.
Like one of the shower things? Is that the...
Like it's a constant flame, and it also has all the sparks coming out. So yeah, probably like a Roman candle. We're not close to fireworks season.
In our neighborhood, any day of the week can be a fireworks season. So
but yeah, it's
Any
like
day's a good day for fireworks.
it is true.
Yeah, Roman candles generally don't do that, but
Okay.
fountains is what.
Yeah, probably like fountains.
Might be
Probably like a
fountain.
combination of Roman candle and fountain. Because I also view like there's this parts is flying off as well.
Yeah.
So he's like extra glittery.
But it's just it's very hot. For everyone like
It hurts to look directly at.
yes, absolutely, and it's pretty uncomfortable for you, Azrael. But you're able to burn the mask off by doing so. But you are not able to maintain this for a very long period of time comfortably without rolling another hardiness save.
Okay. I'll flame off for now.
Okay. And as you do that, this giant firework display, Minxie turns around like eyes red, teeth bare, and has a giant, glaive in their hand about to strike down Azrael. What do you all do?
Bro, it's just the sun. Chill out. Like, it's fine.
Oh, he does that. Don't worry. about it.
That's normal. That's normal.
He
Get
does
back
it
to
when
your
he
job.
gets scared. Whenever he's attracted to somebody.
I mean, why not?
He just
And
goes off.
Minxie's pregnant.
Oh, terrible. But he does funny too. I always forget Azrael has that ability.
Hey, Minxie, have you ever wanted to experience the wonder of childbirth?
I got
yeah,
roll
ask
for,
that question.
I got. Did you say that?
I did. yes.
Okay. Okay. Roll a d20 because I rolled a 10. So if
I
you
got a 19.
oh my god.
Minxie is like, yes, I have wanted to have
I
children.
have thoughts of children, but this line of employment makes it too busy. So, settle down, find someone to love.
You could raise a child on your own.
You don't think you could do it by yourself?
And Minxie, I mean, like,
Have you ever considered joining a group where everybody raises their children together and it's one big family? Says Azriel.
It takes a village.
Yeah, I'll give him the quick rundown on the communal child raising.
God damn it.
We
You
are
can't give us a
making
Baylor. We're just going to mess with it.
Because you got the last Baylor pregnant too, I believe, as well. After they got married, I think.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
they wanted babies.
they wanted to have.
Yeah, they wanted to have babies.
And so
So
Azriel blessed them.
for some reason, these
Blessed.
Baylors, yeah,
Yeah.
Who knew that they were
It's like
like
it's like the final frontier for Baylordom. Like you've conquered all other worlds.
that's right.
But not had children.
That's right.
I also
That's
think it's
something-
just
time
like
to
one.
parent.
I think it's also one of those things that helps them get through the day because they have such busy lives and they're just like they fantasize about life of like having a quiet life with a family and stuff like that. And that's the hope of that is what helps them get through their, their work, whatever they do. And they're just like,
If
you
only
know,
I could
but at the
stop
end of the day-
murdering and torturing for just a day or two.
If only I wasn't in a war that never
Yeah.
ends.
yeah.
I long for the
And then
day.
Azriel comes in and goes, "Look, you can come to a
That
place.
just-
You can come to a place."
So instead of resolving to just peacefully end the war and settle
I wanna-
down, they're just like, I just gotta kill quicker.
I want to hear the sales pitch that Azriel gives
All right, let's hear it. Okay.
to Baylors.
Go ahead.
Well, it's basically. I mean, like, it's a return to a simpler life with less responsibilities, a sense of belonging and community, and love and contentment, and everyone does their part to help the community, but together we're much stronger, and it's a good vibe.
It's a good vibe.
It's a cult.
It costs. We'll give you a personality test.
It's like Azriel
No.
starting a Baylor quiverful
There's
like
no
movement here.
there's no personality test. We take anybody.
Oh.
Well, that does sound pretty good. Count me in, but first, don't tell him for bail. Let's just get this whatever is going on done first, and then I'll just kind of walk away with you all. And oops, I'm suddenly pregnant and hanging out with you all.
Suddenly.
Oopsie.
That
Whoops.
sounds good.
Azriel, would it be easier if we just went like straight to Shalzar? Like, I don't think the lock is really going to be a problem.
Oh yeah, we do.
Like, I mean, like
I'm good at locks.
Yeah, armor phase here probably. I mean, Minxie. We don't even need their help right now, do we? I mean, like we're okay. If you're cool, we're cool.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna be honest, Minxie. We don't want anything to do with the rest of this Citadel. Like, 100%. Like, this is like Azrael being fully truthful. Like, we really just want to go beat this guy up and then go back home. Like, we can find him. Like, we're not gonna.
I know exactly where he is. Like I know
Yeah.
exactly where he is. So like you don't have to worry about us getting lost. And Brimstone pauses because he's like, "Wait, I wouldn't know how to get back out of here, would I?" I'm like,
Yeah, I know how to get out. No
Yeah,
worries
Okay,
with
never
that.
mind then. Yeah, I know how to find him. And then
You can get him in. I can get him out. Gerlach pops the lock. We mind swipe him, and we're done.
It sounds like a good plan.
Well,
mean,
yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Come
Yeah.
on,
Really, and then it'll be easier because your boss won't know who I am, so he won't know where to go look for you.
That's a real good point.
That's a good point.
He'll have no idea where you're going.
The rest of the argument just be us going, "Come on, Minxie! Come on, Minxie!"
Aw. I got these baby booties and nothing to do with it. I mean, sure wish I knew someone to give them to.
Go ahead and you'll have to roll one more time, Azrael, but I'm going to let your first roll go ahead. So do you have any facts? And you'll get a +4 to your roll as well from your first roll.
I have silver tongued
Okay, so get +8
And-
to your roll.
cult
total.
leader extraordinaire.
So get plus roll. So just don't roll
Yeah.
1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you kidding
Oh
me?
my god! what?
No, you did not.
Can I spend my? Can I get advantage?
Yes. Did you really roll a 1?
I really did, 100%.
Holy
All right.
shit.
Yep. Roll
Jesus.
again. There you go.
I would. I mean, yeah.
Here we go again.
Okay, it's a 4.
Okay.
Jeez.
Dice is taking a nap. I apologize now.
So Minxie kind of, hems and haws and it's like,
I'm rolling. I mean, I'm rolling against a 3 charisma, so
Yeah.
it's still pretty good.
yeah. And it makes us fine like, yeah, okay, well, sure, I'll just, you got like Andrew following you, right?
Could you like distract Andrew somehow?
Or just
Like,
like kill him. God.
Andrew.
I got a whole
mean-
wineskin full of Azrael blood we could throw on Andrew just to see what happens.
Minxie, you're so big and strong. I bet that little tiny bone devil isn't gonna do anything to stop it.
I shouldn't kill him, but I'll give him a little bit of a hard time up front at the door, and I'll see you soon.
Thank you.
You casually bring up Andrew.
Start
like
thinking
he's
about baby names.
like he's that thing from It Follows, the horror movie, where it's just the thing that just follows, and
Yeah.
no matter where you're at.
It pretty much is that. Minxie's going to buy some time, but Andrew, in theory, still could get through. Because that's kind of, yeah.
Andrew's determined.
Yeah.
Needs those measurements.
Yeah. So, yes, you Brimstone, you know exactly where to go. In the long run, you actually go down in a basement, sort of. You just go through some mazes. Newek, you're cool with it.
And upward.
Yeah, you
I thought
got.
it'd be upward. Yeah.
Maybe it's
Yeah,
upward.
surprised
Maybe
me.
you go downwards and it becomes upwards. It's quite a maze. Newek has a lock though.
Who's that artist that does like all of, like the ladders?
Escher?
Like,
MC
Escher.
Escher?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that where you're like you think you're going one way and then all of a sudden it's like whoa what?
Yes.
Okay, sure.
Absolutely, it's definitely like that. But luckily, you have Newek got your back. So you finally get to this. All this whole time, it's been brass, if I remember correctly, bronze. But you come to this door that is just like an onyx, just an onyx stone, and it's quite different. And in the onyx stone, it actually has like flecks of gray inside of it. And sure enough, it is locked. It is trapped. Gerlach, you know this for sure. You'll be in Dex, but with an obstacle of +8.
All right. So my dex check is normally a 3.
So it'll be 11.
An 11. I got to beat an 11. And this is a quality lock, I assume.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Nope. That'd be a big old nope.
Do you want to use advantage to try one more time?
Sure.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
Nope. That'd be
Okay.
a same old nope.
All right. So
I can't pick the. What?
Did you roll literally the same thing?
No, I rolled a 2 and then an 8.
Oh, well, improvement.
so you're going to pick this lock, and the first time you're like,
So
"No."
I can overcome magical locks, traps, and barriers by committing effort for the scene. So I tried to pick it, and that didn't work. Can I just spend some effort to make it happen?
Because I guess I forgot. If you required effort, I was thinking that this. I think a roll would still have to happen because this is like this is a god tier magic. But
Okay.
I will allow you to commit effort to roll
Yeah.
one more time.
Okay, sure. Well, how bad can it be, right? An 18.
Okay.
I wasn't concentrating enough because I'm just used to just blowing through locks. So, wow, this one's tough.
And it is and like the first couple times, like that second time you messed up, you broke something or whatever, like there was an energy coming out of this lock that even for you, Gerlach, filled you with dread. And not like you need to save kind of dread, like you're just like, oh, like you knew something super bad was going to happen, not necessarily to you or this instant, but it was just
Something bad was coming.
yes, exactly. But you were able to recover, refocus, and make it happen before whatever bad thing was going to happened or come. And we'll have to find out what's behind this door after the break.
Cool. I was just gonna ask if I could do that.
Yes,
'cause
sorry. Yeah, we went a tad long. Do you need 10 minutes or 15 minutes?
I don't really know, to be honest with you. This will be interesting because we have a yard now. So,
Ooh,
know.
fenced in.
yeah.
Nice.
We haven't actually left them out there before, but hopefully this will be quick.
All right, so 10
Okay.
minutes. Let's see y'all in 10 minutes. Bye-bye.
Sounds good. Bye. Oreos. Do,
Bum,
do,
bum,
do,
bum,
do,
bum,
do,
bum.
do. I'm
Hi,
gonna get Oreos.
welcome to Oreo Talk.
Boy, how about them lemon Oreos, huh?
They're
No,
pretty good.
bye. I'm gonna get Oreos. I know we came
What?
back.
Well, let's talk about what makes an Oreo an Oreo.
The
Okay?
stuffing.
The stuffing? Is it really the stuffing though?
And-
Like, could it just be two cookies glued together and that would be good enough?
And the waferness.
Yeah, I
In a way-
disagree.
Because
with the stuffing.
what
Because
you've
knockoff
described
Oreos-
is a Hydrox, and this is Oreo talk.
because knockoff Oreos, which taste disgusting,
They do.
have the same inside more or less. It feels like, but the cookie parts are very different.
Mm.
Now, that's funny because I like the generic cookies because you
You're
get
a
a lot of
monster.
them for dirt cheap. I get like
Yeah,
I get
but
the
it's-
Yeah,
I get
If you
the
could-
cursed ones. I get the
John
ones
is
that
a
mix
quantity over quality kind of
John,
guy.
if you could get a lot of brand name Oreos for the same price that you get the generic, would you still get the generic?
Here's the thing: I'm accustomed to the cursed packaging of the vanilla / chocolate mix, and I like the
those.
fact that I can alternate between whether I want gross or delicious. I don't know, like because let's face it, the vanilla flavor ones aren't as good as the chocolate ones.
No, they're not.
But the fact that I'm getting variety over just chocolate,
No.
chocolate is that's why I prefer the generic one, Chris.
See, when I get the
I'll have to
generic
go
ones,
generic
I get the half and half. So it's like the bottom cookie is chocolate and the top cookie
going
is
to
vanilla.
I'm gonna do a wizard move, and I'm gonna summon just 4 Oreos into my hand. I gotta do
Okay,
this first.
Uh-huh.
Oreos, come to me.
You summoning Brandon?
Oreos, come to
part of the
me.
magic.
No, and woo. Come on, what are you doing? You're ruining the magic trick here. Woo! I mean, my magic just takes a while to filter and.
Wow.
Damn, son. Although I didn't summon them too hard, they're kind of thin.
Oh, those
That's not even
this-
Oreo. You
that's
can't
sadness cookie. That's
That's
just
a
sadness.
sadness cookie. There's
Right.
no like you showed it to us, Amber, and there's just like no cream from what we could see. It's just
yeah.
like 2 black cookies put together.
There's cream, but it's the dark chocolate.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh, that's like a little poop on there.
Yeah, that's like a little poop on there.
So did a rat get into the packaging?
Oh my god. Find some shrimp tails in there.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of shrimp tails, no. See. So you had you have gotten past Minxie, the Baylor, and all the other stuff, and now you had successfully unlocked. What you assume is the door to Shalazar, and now
I
it's
know
left
it's the door to Shal.
yeah,
I
it's good.
know.
that you know that it's the door to Shalazar. Absolutely,
I assume. Yeah.
it is. I even have it in my stat block here. And yes, so what do? The door is unlocked.
Open the door.
All right.
Get on the floor. Everybody walk the dinosaur.
Ooh, ah, ooh, I want to die. Okay. So yes,
All
you,
right, so
I imagine
Brimstone
if you
opens
still
the door.
at this door singing that song.
Gerlach gets on the floor.
Mhm.
Azrael will walk the dinosaur.
Okay, there we go. Now I'm just thinking of the Super Mario Brothers movie. I'm just going to drink a worm now.
Right.
So you open up this door and you open it up into a fairly sizable chamber. As you enter, or as you look inside, though, it it is. It's almost like a cell, a structured cell, in such that there is a thing in the middle, and this thing is kind of. We'll get to the thing in the middle in a second. But around it, you see that there's kind of like these, almost like these very big cones that come to a very, very fine point tip. It's like almost like needles that come down, and they're just all over the ceiling and like half of the wall. It's almost like a hemisphere, right? They're all pointing at this thing in the center. And what you see in the center is like this pile of gray mass. It kind of undulates, it moves around. It's not like an ooze because it's not opaque. It pretty much is the color of your mask, Brimstone. And as
My mask.
What?
My mask.
Your mask?
All my illustrations, he's got a cool red mask.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking, okay, not your mask. The all the masks that you've been
But
shaving
it's like the
off.
masks we've seen before.
Yes, that's a better way. Not sorry,
Yeah.
I forgot. All the other masks, and it's like undulating in the thing. And I need Milana and Azrael to you instantly have a mask on. There is no it's growing. Right away, this you have a mask on your face. And I need a spirit save from both of you.
Oh no.
Oh no!
What? A spirit. Okay. Gotta get my character
This is what
sheet out.
happens when you become
I
friends with
passed.
Andrew. No offense.
What
to
level are we supposed to
the
be at?
person that Andrew is named after.
Uh-oh, I don't know if I have the right character sheet. Oh well, guess I have to play with this one.
Wait, what?
Oh, I passed.
Okay. You're supposed to be
I rolled
level
an
3,
18.
I believe.
Yeah, I have the wrong character sheet. I don't know where it's the right one it's at. But I passed. I rolled an 18.
Okay. What's your health at on that one?
Not right.
Yeah, big difference. Yeah,
Big difference. What about you, Azrael?
I got a 17.
So you passed as well?
Yeah.
Okay, so you both are wearing this mask, but for a second, you you heard a voice in your head. It would be the best way to put it, and this voice was like, "Hit him in the back." Hit him being Brimstone, but you're able to not fall into that voice and hitting Brimstone in the back. But right away, you both are wearing masks. And Brimstone, you see this undulating mass, and it goes 0.
Oh, Brimstone! How many times? Like, do I gotta wear a name tag or something? What's going? Like, yeah, it just says Brimstone.
And it's like,
Yeah, like, is that what my Pursuit of Fury is pointing towards?
yeah,
That
it's this
giant
mass
gray
in
mass,
the
or-
in the middle.
Where's Shalazar?
I'm right
It's like, you know.
Yeah. And
You look like you got like some problems.
Yeah, as you say that.
Your gray undulating mass.
yeah, this mask kind of forms up into like it's almost like a form of Shalzar, kind of stretches out of this mass and is trying to stay in this form as the rest of this mask kind of riles about. And they're like, "I'm here, Brimstone, and I will have my revenge for this damnation."
Well, I'll have my revenge on you for this damnation. So like points at his face, like
Right.
I'm kind of like, but don't be confused. I'm pointing at me, but I'm not talking about me specifically. I'm talking about the thing, everything that you've done to me. Brimstone says, in a very
Poor Jaggy.
epic way.
Just kidding.
Or who?
Jaggy, hey
Jaggy.
man.
Yeah, I mean, Jaggy or whatever.
Hey, it's cool. I understand. We don't share the same thing.
Yeah, we don't share the same thing, but we're kind of like he's attached to me. I guess.
Yeah.
What would be the word? Friends by circumstance or something like
Friends by
that? Oh.
Yeah. And so what you assume Shalazar is like, "Come come try to end me, and I will assume you. Is that the right word? I shall overcome you, and you shall be part of me.
Assume, overcome. Yes, that's the word. I like that.
And then maybe I will be free.
Wait, are you miserable right now? Does everything suck for you?
Of course. But you killed my mortal being. I cannot live. Or I cannot leave here until another time. And if I would ever go back. And
Everything kind of sucks for you right now. That sounds great.
as he shakes his head, he
pretty
kind
good.
of falls back into his form falls back into this undulating mass.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, you can keep on going, and I'll.
I kind of like him being miserable, but I also kind of
Yeah, I mean, Brimstone, if you still have the egg that Jim Tella came in, you could just put him in there like Silly Putty, and like we could just have him.
Ooh,
like
maybe
like
what's
like a giant like the silly putty eggs
Yeah,
you get. Yeah.
yeah, but you could become like our like what's the guy in Power Rangers that's in a tube?
Zordon.
Their dad.
Oh yeah.
Be like our Zordon.
Yeah. And Jim Tella could be like our
Oh my
Alpha.
god. You're describing them as gray masks that grow on people. It's like those are the putties.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Those are the putties,
Yes.
Did Josh
yeah.
make
And we five are the Power Rangers, obviously.
Yeah.
Or was
Yeah,
it the other
we're
dragons that were
all-
the Power Rangers?
Oh my god, are you kidding me right now? Is this oh my god, did Josh base something off of something that we all have seen?
I think did
Probably.
we not make the Power Rangers joke before?
You made the Power Rangers joke before, and it just literally happened to fit.
Jim Tella.
I have to
Alpha?
admit, I'm not completely bought into the Power Rangers mythology. So
Wow.
Believe
There's
it or
a-
not, that is a mythology I am not bought into either. I know.
Really?
Really?
I
Really,
know.
really.
I know a little bit.
I
you
guess-
watched
I
a
know a
lot
little
of Power
bit, I mean-
Rangers as a kid.
I like Power Rangers. I just don't remember it all that well. And there's so many different series. It's
There,
like,
to be fair with you, there really isn't anything to remember from the Western versions of those shows. Like it's just like Monster of the Week.
Mhm.
Yeah, it is Monster of the Week.
Just watch the movies.
Yeah.
Are we the monsters of the week?
Maybe.
God.
Maybe.
Getting
maybe
in
the
with
month.
Oh my god.
Maybe the bosses of an arc here.
Yeah, Milana is Rita Repulsa.
Yes,
We know that.
Yes, of course.
Oh, yes.
Can I-
Yeah. I used to cast enlarge
Yep.
a lot.
Who's Lord Zed? Is that
That's
Who's- yeah, who's
Shalazard, right?
no?
No, that should have to be
Lord Zed
Azrael.
is the bad guy.
Oh,
he's
sorry.
the main bad guy. It's
Yeah,
either me or
Azrael.
Brimstone. I don't.
Oh, yes, true. Yep.
I can see it being Brimstone.
No. There's two other there's like a rhino guy, right?
Mhm. Yeah, which is Newegg, and then
Oh
there's like,
no, you're talking about shoot, that gargoyle type guy who's got
Yeah,
golden
yeah.
armor. And then there was a pig man kind of
Yeah.
thing.
The pig man would be.
Oh, I
yeah.
kind of
there's
like,
Lord-
yeah.
Then there was Lord Zed. Azrael would be
Azrael.
Lord Zed.
Yeah.
Lord Zed was the guy with the brain thing coming on, the
Yep.
metal mask, and he was like all just muscle matter with no skin and just like a staff that said Z, and he was like, "You fools have failed me once again," and then like
Yeah. Sorry. We.
Sorry, now I'm looking at this thing.
Googling.
Now I'm opening the wiki.
Dude, I didn't watch it for so long. Some of these are wild now.
Yeah. The newer.
Oh, you know what?
Master Vile? I don't remember them.
Shalazar would be Ivan Ooze.
Oh, it is
That's what
Master
it is.
Vile. Oh my god, I forgot. Brimstone's Master Vile. There we go.
Master Vile. Huh?
He's the one with the elongated head with the shades and stuff.
Ah, cool. Sounds
Sherlock
radical.
is
Oh my gosh.
all the putties.
No, Ralph and Martha are buddies now.
I feel like
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. Maybe Gerlach is like the mind-controlled Green Ranger or something.
Mind controlled Green Ranger.
Will go on to become the White Ranger.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of works for
The
Gerlach.
White Ranger is Matthias, and the
Yeah.
Green Ranger is Gerlach.
There it is.
That's great.
That is.
He's got a flute and a dagger.
That all sounds good.
Oh man. Now
This is
Okay,
a
now-
different podcast.
yeah.
Yeah, this is test our memory podcast where we go through old things from the pop culture in the 90s.
So yeah, there's Shalzard there. And as you're kind of as he folds back in, you see like kind of undulating out of there is like different forms of like just the upper half of the dragons that you already defeated, like Snow, and I need to go get all the
Well,
rest
he
of my
got like
notes.
he's like mimicking Tiamat now with all the different colored dragon things going on.
But they're all gray, right? They're not. There's no color.
I would like to uncork my flask of Azrael blood.
Yep.
And
Okay.
Just huck it in there.
Ooh, what
Just
happens if you
huck
toss
it in there.
Oh my God. He's gonna become
Sounds like a
part
bad
Azrael.
idea, but I'm curious too.
No,
Yeah, I gotta
I'm
think about
kind
it.
of into this right now.
Yeah, do it. Ooh, my ichor.
Do it.
If that doesn't work, we'll throw the Azrael in there.
Let him go fireworks in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'll roll a save first. Oh, he failed that save. So go ahead and roll a 1d6, John.
Rolling a 1d6.
This is straight.
Cool.
Two damage straight. So that happens first. Azrael, give me a hardiness save.
Why me?
It's your blood.
I will use an effort to succeed.
Okay. Go ahead and use an effort. Because for a second, it's as if you're looking at everyone else, if that makes sense. Like you were in the center of the room.
Yeah, like I was sucked into the.
Yeah. And yeah. So
Hey guys, let's not do that again, okay? We're getting a little Freaky Friday up in here.
What's that? Do it again.
I think he said do it again.
Yeah, all I heard was do it again.
But-
I'm going to go after Azrael with the dagger.
oh my god. But I guess the damage part is it just looks like a whole bunch of fires going like onto Shalazard. I call him Shalazard the Shackled in my notes.
Okay,
Nice.
shells are there.
I would like to take this opportunity to flame on and burn my mask off.
Okay, give me another fortitude save.
Oh, is my mask completely on?
Your
me?
mask is completely on. Yeah, I guess
What-
Gerlach noticed this.
That is the third natural one I've rolled tonight.
Nice.
Damn.
I failed.
Did you borrow my dice? Is that what the problem is?
Maybe they commingled during the moving process or
Yeah.
something. I don't know.
Do you want to use any effort or tithings?
I am plumb out of tithings, I'm pretty sure.
No, you have 7.
To get advantage, it's only 3.
It's only 3.
Oh, yeah, I'll use tithings then.
All right, you can roll again.
Fishing out a different dice. Give me a moment. The trust is gone. I got a 16 that time, so
Okay.
I passed.
So you're able to flame on, and yes, the mask burns up off your face, but you're not able to maintain it. It's pretty much you can maintain it per round of save. It's a free action or whatever. It doesn't count against your economy.
Gotcha.
But Milana still has her mask completely on.
And it's just
It's
talking to me right now.
Yeah, you hear voices in your head telling you to
that's
do
not unusual.
things.
That's
Well,
not unusual.
okay, well, these voices, when you tell you to do these things, you're like, oh, yeah, maybe I should. And so you can be like, ooh, ooh, ooh,
right. I'm okay with living on the edge.
All right. But yes, there's fireworks, and I guess we're kind of in combat. Or I said Garlock has taken an action. I leave it to you four to take an action before I will take an action.
Anything else in this room, real quick? Like, is this just it?
This is it. This is a really weird room. It's like it's all these weird
Clearly
points.
a prison room.
Yeah, but you probably don't have knowledge to understand what would be going on with these points.
Right. These points are feeding him power. I gotta break up. I don't know. I'm gonna attack the blob, I guess.
You're gonna go
Some
attack the
tests.
blob?
Wait, no, I think you were onto something with the weird points.
Yeah.
It could
Yeah, can
be.
you describe them?
So yeah, they're all made of the same material, but they're all coming from the wall and ceiling because it's more, a hemisphere, and they all come down to these very very tiny points like needles.
Oh,
And they're
maybe
all
it's like
pointing
an
towards the gray blob.
Maybe it's like an extraction device or something
Mm.
to pull out
It
little
could
bits.
be. Ew.
If they're like
they're
sucking out
his
people's.
essence.
Yeah, let me look at this. Milana says, "Wait, can I Can I do anything with this mask?
We'll find out what you want to do.
I'm just trying to like assess the situation. Like, can I figure out like what's going on with these points of like I don't know. You said there's 5 of them.
There's a whole bunch. There's
Are there ones that look particularly more important than others?
No.
Like wearing like a badge that says "I'm important."
the points? No. Are you talking about the points that are coming from the walls and the ceiling and stuff?
Yeah,
Yeah, they're pretty much all identical.
and there's just a number.
There's
Okay, so it doesn't matter.
yeah.
Okay, they don't matter, guys.
let's go with
Did
there's
you roll brains on that? Do you know what they do?
I'm trying to assess the situation,
Sure.
and I'm like trying to figure out.
sure.
Like,
If you want to assess, yeah,
what's
let's do an intelligence roll.
because you looked like put off that I was like, oh, these don't matter.
Oh, sorry, sorry, I didn't have the exact number, kind of deal.
Roll brains.
Oh boy, since I don't have, well, it didn't change from this to the. Who knows? My intelligence is 18. I rolled a 12, and the check is 3.
Okay, so you beat it. So, kind of like in some of these animes where you're like kind of looking at it, but it's like the camera gets really, really, really close on the point because for some reason, and so what you notice is like, yeah, it comes down to a needle point because it is like a needle. It is hollow at the tip. And they are able to, and you're like kind of with your zoomed vision, we'll go with that. You actually notice that like little wisps of this gray specks are actually going up through the points, and you're actually now looking around. You realize this whole room, and now spilling out of the room are all these little, almost like spores.
Gross.
Can I breathe them in?
You already are. That's why you're wearing a mask.
Hi, everybody! I've got a mask that's protecting me.
More, I guess for you, because you roll so well, is you know that the mask grew right away because of being exposed to these spores.
There's an opposite problem.
Yeah.
I thought you were like, oh, this mask is here to keep the spores out of you.
No. The mask grew instantaneously because of your exposure to the source of this stuff.
Well, light them up.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Sounds great. Josh, I apologize for not taking good notes.
No problem.
But I remember when I was in the Black Peak prison. I the leader of that prison, or the head prison guard, or whoever was
Ulda, yeah.
Ulda. Yes. I took their weapon, and I
Yes.
don't remember. I remember it was cool, but I don't remember what it does.
It was was it a whip or a flail or something like that?
I sincerely don't know,
I
and
remember it as like a scythe, but I could be wrong.
Maybe it is a scythe. I don't know. I'll see if I wrote anything.
Oh no, I'm thinking of Shalazar's blood scythe.
oh, I did take that.
Yeah.
Oh,
that
my
was
God,
what
I
you did
did
take
take
Shallow's
that.
blood scythe.
Yes, that's what I want. Give me Shalazar's blood scythe.
All right, roll a
I'm
hardy.
gonna hit him with his own blood scythe.
Actually, I should be rolling the hardiness save, not you. Oh, I rolled a nat 20.
Oh, Okay.
You don't have anything banked. Okay, so
I don't. Yep.
Okay,
I
so
need that blood scythe. Don't
so
take it from
yeah,
me.
you try to summon this blood scythe, and you see the mass in the middle actually extend towards you and become the scythe. And as you grab the scythe, because it kind of appears in your hand,
Yeah.
I need a hardiness save from you.
Okay. Oops. Yes, I get a 19 off of an 8, so yes,
Okay.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's a very very weird sensation grabbing onto this thing, because it's almost like it feels in your hand almost like it's a million tiny ants moving around. You're like just holding on to
Ew,
this.
gross.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
But
That's
you
weird.
have this weird scythe in your hand. Well, it's attached to the blob, but you're holding it.
Yeah. Huh. Okay. All right. My spiritual advisor Gerlach, I'm taking a cue from him. Can I also summon the kitty cat killer knife with the Kaze crystal inside?
Ooh.
What is this?
Right.
Is this a free action move? Your power?
Yeah. I mean, it is part of the sword ability.
Yeah, sure.
It is
Your
not,
scythe in one hand and the dagger in the other.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you got the dagger.
Mash
in the
them
other.
together.
So you're just gonna go like.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yep.
Okay, so go ahead and roll me attack first.
Okay. Let's do
AC
that.
would be 5, but I feel like you're in an advantage, so just go and roll with advantage. Let's just do it that way.
Okay.
So AC 5.
Yeah, and that 20.
Okay. Did you? Okay, yeah. All right. So so yeah, you're just stabbing it into the scythe, or what are you doing?
Yeah, into like the moving Shalazar goo. Yeah.
I gotta think of about this interaction now.
Right.
Yet again, you take these mechanics.
you give us powerful things. It's the boss fight. Like, sure, let's combine all the powerful things and see what happens. We broke the game, you guys.
I think so. We did it. And then by we, I
We
mean
won.
New
Josh did it to himself.
Yep. Okay, go ahead and roll me a D4 first. This is your damage.
All right. All right.
This will be straight. Just
Where the hell's my D4?
or just roll D8
Jesus
divide by
Christ.
2.
I got it.
Okay.
Just a 1 there.
Okay. So you go and.
I mean, does it matter if I have my effect in play that does max damage?
Sure,
And
we
I
can.
can read you the.
You could just do max damage. That's fine if you want to trigger that or whatever.
Sure.
All right. So 6 or 4. So 6.
Yeah,
So, yeah-
damage rolls and fray dice are always the maximum possible.
Okay. So yeah, you stab this dagger in, and oh god, I forgot another thing. I was just thinking about Shalzar, but you're in hell. Okay, I think hell does not do anything to this power. Okay, so we're still cool there. So you stab into Shalzar. You all, feel the buffet of wind, like it's the sea. That sea wind. It's cool. It's salty, and it kind of just, and you see the scythe is kind of just start like a zipper, just and start coming apart. And it goes down into this blob, and it starts unzipping this whole blob, and it starts disintegrating. And with Milan's like zoom vision, you just see it's going into like millions, if not billions, of spores that are just floating up in the air. And you see on the ground you see Shalazar. This is the man that is. He looks like how you remember him, Brimstone. He is. Okay. But he has no devil parts. But he is anemic. He looks like he's not seen the sun forever. It's like a husk of a man, but he is there laying on the ground. But it's still not his turn. But that's what you see.
Okay.
Yeah. Brimstone, this belongs to you.
Yes. Yeah, Brimstone I guess if he's in a very bad state or a bad way, Brimstone kind of walks up to him and it's I don't know, this is kind of a moment for him. is kind of like, as he's looking at him, he probably as his normal human form, as Brimstone remembered him back in the past. Brimstone's remembering the fact that he knew Shalazar when he was younger. He was a part of the community that Brimstone was a part of, and the betrayal that he felt by essentially being abducted by this person and turned into what he is now, which is like, I feel like at one point Shalazar probably befriended him because in Brimstone's community he was estranged. He was this weird half dragon that nobody had ever seen before, like not normal in their parts. So then took advantage of Brimstone, turned him into a test subject, and eventually essentially had him betray his entire I guess clan is what you would call it. His entire family, and just utterly destroyed made Brimstone destroy his own life essentially. And with that, he just looks at this guy, not even a word, straight up just punches him with the most emotionally charged and fierce punches you can imagine from Brimstone. Like a punch with a purpose. That's what Brimstone does.
So are you just trying to kill him with that punch, or what?
I'm just trying to kill him.
Yeah. So how do you?
Can I use one of my facts to help me with this one, which is relationship hates Shalazar the wizard?
Absolutely. You don't even have to roll. You just tell me how you kill him.
I just described it. He just straight up. I don't know. Have you ever seen one of those in like a karate demonstration where they like punch through like those, those tiles, those stone tiles? Just one of those straight down punches, and it's just like you just hear it, and it is horrible sounding. I'm not going to say describe what
sure,
it's like, but it is just like right there on the dome, and it's just like it's over, oof.
And now I need all 3 saves for Milana.
All 3 saves
All
from Milana.
3, because I got a mask on my face. So
I'm glad I burned mine off.
So
hardiness is 13, so I got 11.
So did you fail that one?
So my hardiness is 13. I rolled an 11.
Okay.
If you have enough effort, you can automatically pass all of them.
I think so. Is there 10?
You have 10 tithings.
So I'll spend tithing to pass a hardiness.
All right. Next one.
I rolled a 20.
All right.
My evasion is 10.
Okay.
Good.
And then I rolled a 10, and my spirit is 12. So I will use another bunch of.
All right. So you're all out. Yeah. So there's this horrendous. Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah.
I just imagine like my face, like my head just drops to the ground. Boom.
Yeah, I 100% agree. Yeah, there's just like a sickening, there's the sickening sound of Shalazar, just dying, and then you just hear the sickening like thung as Milana just falls to the ground, but then she gets back up, luckily. And yeah, you're at this point now, Milana, where you I think it's like you're in control of yourself, but you just want to get this mask off as fast as possible, kind of deal. Like it is.
Good egg. Good egg.
You haven't had you haven't experienced like a horrible. You haven't felt this bad for a very, very long time. Like this is a not great situation. This girl come and help.
Good egg.
Yes, please. I would love to carve your face again.
And he's able to, for your action, just whoop. So who is Azrael has not went, right? Yeah.
Are we still in combat?
It's not a great situation because I guess the other thing is, so yeah, like there's now all these spores everywhere. Even you can see it now. It's just like a cloud of haze in this room.
Okay.
And you can see that they're like being sucked. Like you can see current at these needles going upwards. Like you can see that they're moving away, but this whole area is just filled with them.
I would like to miracle, and basically expand my flame on throughout the whole room.
Yeah, I was just thinking if they're like spores, UV light might.
Yeah.
So give me a fortitude save.
Sure.
I mean hardiness. Gosh.
Yeah, you're fine. I knew what you meant. That one I passed.
All right. So yeah, you're able to just completely like. What does this miracle look like?
So normally I like flame on and it's like, here, 1 second, computer's being done. Normally I like flame on and it's like, just like basically like turning on a light bulb, except super bright. But it normally never doesn't like the flames or the sun or whatever doesn't like leave my body or like really burn stuff around me unless I want it to. But it's like just coming like pulsing out of me in like waves. Is just like this pure divine light that's like just annihilating all the spores.
Absolutely. And so yeah, you guys the room clears. There's this dead Shalazard there, and then all of a sudden you just hear. I don't know if any of you have ever heard like.
I want that palm piece from my necklace.
Oh, that's right.
You know everything about it.
Absolutely, you can take it.
Yeah.
You did it. You all of a sudden hear. I don't know if you've ever heard like war horns being blown, but you just hear it throughout the whole citadel, and the whole citadel is now vibrating as these like big bellows of sound keep on emanating from somewhere in this building. What do you do?
Maybe we gotta go now. I don't know.
We gotta get out of here.
Yeah,
We gotta go out of here.
I know I got us here, but I don't remember how to get out.
Yeah, I think I know the way. You guys,
know the way. Okay.
Devil's butthole.
follow me.
This butthole.
We gotta go to the devil's anus.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I will lead everybody out
All right.
as quickly as I minotaurly can.
This is when I wish you could do an action or a group action to get out of here. Does anyone? So we have two alacrity. Does anyone have a miracle can help you move quickly?
I can teleport.
I mean, I have alacrity, so I can move faster than.
I can teleport.
I can't. I have to hold on to somebody. Somebody needs to cradle me like a baby. John, I can't hear you, brother John, if you're talking.
Mumbling to myself.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh God.
Let me pull up the PDF. Give me just a sec.
So pretty much, I'm just going to lay this out here. If you all just like try to run with Nuek, you probably will not be fast enough. There has to be a godly effort to, do what you really want to do. You could say. Because Nuek will be able to lead the person, like be able to tell you how to get there. But if you're just running, you feel like you will not be quick enough for whatever's going to happen.
But you think that I'm gonna be fast enough? Are you kidding me? My dexterity is 16, dude.
So you can. What does it take to? I'm sorry, to do a miracle.
Effort to unlock it, and then additional effort if the original power requires
So
it. If you have an ability that applies to yourself, you could use a miracle. So one effort to expand it to everyone usually.
Well, I could do flickering advance to everyone. So that would be I have 3 effort.
Okay.
One would be to commit effort to the end of the scene. So that's 2. Instantly reach any location you can see with your unaided sight out to the horizon, which is usually about 3 miles away.
Yeah, but you're inside this building right now. Nuek's trying to like guide you throughout this building of me.
I could use. Did we ever establish if I could teleport into the infernal sunlight?
How about this one?
Maybe with a miracle. I don't know.
Okay, let's do
So
that.
swift. Here's another possibility. Swifter than the sun. Commit effort. Your movement rate is twice as fast as your fastest pursuer or quarry. So
Sewer
whatever,
sense.
huh?
We are probably being pursued.
Right. So we would be twice as fast as our fastest quarry.
That might work if you can apply it to everyone.
Yeah, I mean, if I use all, because it's 1 effort to miracle it, 1 effort to commit effort on my turn, and then an effort to give it to everybody. And that's all. That's the last of my effort for the day.
All right. So you all are able to, like, Nuak, you're leading the way, and then what does this look like as you're trying to bestow this upon everyone, Gerlach?
Nuak, you're too slow. Let's move. And I will just start ushering people along faster and faster, and then faster and faster. And whatever is unfolding behind us keeps getting further and further behind us.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you're just feeling the whole citadel.
And like,
yeah, go ahead, Dave. Yeah.
Sorry. As Gerlach's behind me, like, go. It, like, because of the miracle, because of the divine nature of it, like, I start going. Like, it's like I'm put on, like, ×2 speed or whatever. It's like we're in that speeded up, like, motion world now until we get where we need to go.
Absolutely. So you feel the whole citadel vibrate as you're going through this, and you start getting towards the entrance where you first got there, and Minxie's waiting there for you.
Oh.
Oh.
Past Andrew.
Minxie, we gotta go. Come on if you're coming.
Oh, what did you do? But they start to go with you all.
Hey, Minxie, you know what we did.
We did.
We don't need to talk about it.
We did what we said we'd do. We killed Jalazar. And by we, I mean Brimstone.
Yeah.
Like, God.
Oh my, this will be bad.
Not for you. It's all gonna work out for you, buddy.
So you, with Minxie and Toll, you all start sprinting through the the Bronze Citadel, and all the kind of organized chaos you were going through is now pretty much chaos. And so there's devils running every which way, but you're able to get through. And as you're leaving the Bronze Citadel, you look behind you, and then you see the Citadel open up, and you see this gigantic devil step out, and it is Bale. And they are in their full regalia, as anyone would ever like view in their mind, as if they are looking to kill or go to war. But it's not. They are not paying attention to you right now. And you're able to exit out of the Bronze Citadel. And as you kind of get out back onto Avernus, this whole time it's been war, and all these biomes. And you see that all these biomes look like they're dying, right? They've all had their certain kinds of color and vibrant, and they are kind of dying away. And you see a lot of the devils that you would expect for Bale to control kind of start convulsing and exploding into weird gray ooze and masses and uncontrollable forms. And you could tell quite easily that in this situation they're in now, they are not winning the war anymore. It's no longer a stalemate. Despader's army is winning. And as you see the tides start to turn, you see out from that center column of black and purple energy, Despader themselves show up.
Ooh.
The ruler of the second level of hell.
Oh.
So Despader looks like your devil's devil. More like they're more very much humanoid. They have very short, pointy. Or I guess it depends on the artist, right? But they usually have like short, pointy horns. Really buff. Some drawings have hair. I like the ones with the like kind of long rocker hair. All in black. It's big spiked mace and a javelin as well, and a 3-headed dog by its side. And this is like, you all know, it's like the size of an avatar, right? This person, like just like Bale, these sizes are like stories tall, but it is the person. They're doing whatever magic they have to get to this size. And then you see Bale and Despader start to battle out in the fields or the plains of Avernus.
I still don't know exactly how we did this, but it looks pretty cool. But let's move.
Yeah,
We'll
it
move.
does look cool.
Super metal, you guys.
It's like
Yeah,
you see
this
this
is like legit.
Like you see all
have a
this
couple
stuff in the
ideas.
background, right? Like all this, and then we're backlit, so like we're black shadows just like running across.
Pretty much.
Comically
Yeah.
running comically quickly.
Yeah.
Think about that.
I
Scene.
can't wait till Gambo hears this. He's gonna blow his little lizard mind.
I'm thinking about that scene in The Hobbit, which I was like, I don't think this is in the book, where there's just stone giants just fighting each other while the hobbits
Yeah.
are trying to get across the mountain. Like, oh
Mm.
god.
I don't think that was in the book.
I
But
don't think
yeah.
so either.
But yeah, so yeah, there is complete chaos going on. What do you do?
Quick, I start clicking our heels together and hoping to go.
Almost
No
No place like home.
There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
You know what I see? A giant wormhole that we should jump into.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this
3,
is
2,
this,
1, jump.
Before you jump, or you're thinking about jumping, Milana, you remember that
It takes us anywhere.
anywhere,
I know.
Anywhere.
to
I
any
don't
dimension.
Tell anybody. I don't tell
Like-
anybody.
Like anime mecha girl dimension.
I don't know.
Oh.
I think he knows.
Is that
He
the
knows.
transition?
No, so out of like laying it on the table, I don't think like when we do next season, it's going to be brand new characters. I don't want to. These characters will still exist in this world. We'll be making a brand new world, so you will not be going to mech world or what have you.
Oh, Milana in a horrible, nasty Evangelion mech. 'Cause that's what she would totally get.
But more of like you could wind up in so many different permutations of fantasy world dimension.
Are you
what
guys
have
ready
you.
for an adventure? Let's jump into this hole.
No, nowhere to go but down.
I
Yeah.
genuinely don't see a way out of this that doesn't involve jumping in that hole.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Agreed.
do I don't
Josh,
think
none of us see. You give us a hole, we want to jump in.
I don't even see a good
I
way.
could
Like,
I could open up my cape. We could all go to the
No.
to the void.
I don't think we even.
I've
really
been
have
there.
we don't even really like have time to like figure out a way to successfully navigate the wormhole because it's like the plane is going to start collapsing around
Need
us.
to
at this
all
rate.
hold hands.
All hell has broken loose in hell, and
Uh-huh.
it's time to go.
Do we have to sing a song or something?
I mean,
We
I
all-
won't stop you.
Brimstone, in all this talk, Brimstone opens his hand like he expects somebody to grab it, so we can all grab hands before we jump.
I will grab his hand.
Oh, yes. Tell me the chain of grabbing hands, please.
I'm in the
Last, very, very last.
Who's grabbing whose
Yeah.
hand? I need to hear this.
I'm grabbing. Me and Azriel are
Can I
grabbing hands.
be stuck between my two burly boys?
Yes, you absolutely
Wow.
can.
You
I'll
bring-
get
Gerlach,
I'll
you
get
can hold-
Azrael on one side and Milana on the other.
And then Gerlach, you can hold my
Wait,
foot.
wait, who's holding
Yes.
Minxie's hand?
Oh yeah, who's
Oh,
like?
yeah, Minxie.
Minxie.
Well, that's got to be you, Azrael.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can it be
Like-
Brimstone, Azriel, Minxie, Nuek, Milana,
Sure.
Gerlach?
Yeah.
Maybe Gerlach
Yeah.
could grab a hold of Nuek's tail.
Maybe
As a-
maybe it's like Nuek is last, and then like Milana and Nuek are just attached to him like polyps.
Or we could make a circle. We could make a circle where Nuek clasps Brimstone's other hand, and then we all pull ourselves in like we're parachuting.
I could have Gerlach grab the tail and be like, "What is this on this tail?" Ah!
I'm up higher than that. I'm like in between his
It's
shoulder blade.
Icker.
I'm in his shoulder blade area.
Mm.
Like a
I've seen Icker. This is not Icker. This is bull.
This is why I
And then we
didn't grab
disappear.
by his asshole. You
Then we-
chose this for yourself, Gerlach.
This isn't Icker. This is bullshit.
You
And we-
know what comes out of that area. You
It-
grabbed it.
Like I thought that we were talking about wormholes. So
Hmm.
yeah,
Anyway,
I mean, there's a slight parasite problem right now. It's cool.
I'm up on his in between with all the other ticks and things that are
Uh-huh.
attached to Nuek. That's where I'm at.
And then we jump in and we all disappear.
Yeah, you all disappear, and I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe that's for another season, I guess. I feel like this is for another season.
We had one more
What
adventure this
I know. We will think about it for next time. I don't know. As the GM,
I feel like this is a good place to end it.
Yes.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Let's like the evildoers have yet again gone into another dimension
realm.
shifting place.
Destroyed. This is the second time they went into a divine realm of some sort, whether it be holy or unholy. Threw things for a loop, and then just bailed.
Literally just failed.
I would say at least this time we didn't do it intentionally. I mean, previously we just were like, we're gonna break this stuff. Now we're just like,
whoa, shit.
we seem to have accidentally broken something.
That is the second plane of existence we've destroyed. So
it's not destroyed. It's just, I'll spell it out for you. Despater now owns the first and second level of hell.
Great.
but I mean, he's gonna knock out some walls.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
It's kind of an open floor plan kind of a thing.
That is terrible.
All
though.
the
And we
ceilings
lost
and shit.
Mama Gumbas, which is honestly
Fuck
the
no!
biggest tragedy of
It's
of
gone.
Well, they got it. They got to
Or-
eat. Maybe Mama
or-
Gumbas.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm sure there's another Mama Gumbas in a different dimension, and we'll be
Yeah,
fine.
they come into one of the biomes after Despater conquers hell, and it's like, what the? Is that a Mama Gumba? Oh my god! I have
thought
not
they
seen
got
that.
rid of this
I
chick.
have not seen that since I was alive.
I think there's a lot of fun for Josh to figure out what to do too if we jump into this thing, because you have two characters who are tied to some deities. Three characters who are tied to deities. You got Azrael with Palor and old Ice Easy, if Ice Easy has a vendetta against
Maybe.
Azrael. You have Gerlach, who's talking to the Void
Right.
and having problems, and then you have me with Vecna. So
Right.
you have like three potential poles to make like kind of what happens with
Right.
inside the
We can
wormhole.
go that way, or you could just go like, whatever, man.
I
I'm gonna
mean-
roll a percentile, and you're gonna figure out where the fuck you
Yeah,
is.
we pop out in the Old West or something.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
But with dinosaurs.
Ooh, even more fun. I don't know. I think you've got a good.
Yeah,
place
no,
to-
it'll be very interesting to talk about this in a year or so. Because I'll spell it out. What I was originally thinking was we would go back to Mauxferry because there was a solution to how not to do this, to do what happened.
Yeah, of course not.
But of
We didn't
course,
want
but
that.
now it's just throw that out. But pretty much it's going to focus on how Newark would protect Monsterville, because there's actually a lot of crazy shit you left running in Mauxferry.
A little bit.
So we were actually going to only jump ahead like 2 or 3 weeks, because I promised like we weren't going to go ahead 2 years or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's actually going to jump ahead a few weeks, and even in those few weeks you'd be like, what? I'm not going to spell it out because maybe there'll still be something for me to pull there, kind of deal.
Sure.
But for me, yeah, it's just like we could do a whole bunch of crazy shit, and that's something for us to be excited about and talk about together. In a year or so.
Like, honestly, it could still be like a few weeks for us to get back to Mauxferry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
It's just
definitely.
weeks spent galaxy hopping or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, John. Okay, we've talked about this a long, long time ago, but now's the time where we talked about like John's long, long lost Sliders campaign, where we take our archetypes, right? Like, and each dimension, so to speak,
Right.
is like, oh, we go to the Wild West, and we're basically our evil characters, but in the Wild West. And then we have an adventure in Wild West, like Galaxy, and then jump to like, deep in the jungle galaxy, and we have that whole thing. And then like eventually, like during our downtime with your paternity and all that, like it'll end up in Mauxferry by the time Beam Saber starts. And so the Mauxferry arc can just sit there while we do Beam Saber, and then in a year or so we come back to Mauxferry, and there it is. But yeah, we could totally run like different systems, different whatever, and we just kind of stick with the archetypes that we have. That'd be a lot of fun.
I would like that, and I'm cool with that, because like if you wanted to spin it narratively, like this jumping through this portal, whatever, is just kind of like temporarily set our characters back to reset or whatever. So like new mechanics and stuff like that, that'd be fun.
I mean,
think.
we're definitely going to be cut off from our divine power source.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it's very, very weird source now, because it's like right, it could be kind of like your divine, but actually they do this slightly different because this dimension has different things going on.
The way I imagine it's like Kingdom Hearts, where you go to
Yeah.
Lion King planet and everyone's lines now and
Right.
stuff like that.
Uh, So, I guess for next time we play, I still have a session left, and I think it would actually be a good idea to just do a playtest of Beam Saber, because I know when we've done Blaze in the Dark, we mentioned we should have done a playtest. So and we did a playtest for Godbound, and I think
Yes,
it
we
helps
did.
us really direct us on what kind of characters to create or what you all to create, right? So
Yeah.
for next session, we'll just do. I'll just give you a one shot of Beam Saber.
Okay, sounds good.
Sounds good.
So
Good to
Beam
me.
Saber, do we get like make our own robots and stuff?
Yeah, I'll send you
or-
all the stuff.
Can I
I'll
make-
start sending out emails and everything tomorrow.
I guess this is kind of like a tabletop set.
Yeah, it totally is. This
session.
Rudy,
Yeah.
just let this roll into the whole. This is be one chunk.
Yeah, sure. Because like basically, I really liked kind of like cinematic ending that we kind of had.
Yeah, I did too. I did
Where
too.
it's
That
just
felt,
like
that
running
felt pretty good.
running against the backdrop of these two massive deities duking it out
Like a fucking
lightning.
metal album.
Yeah, exactly. We're running, and then we jump.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Tales
un-
from Mauxferry, fresh out of hell.
and
Hell
into
can't
another
hold
hell.
us.
I love it. I'm excited for Beam Saber.
Me
I'm
too.
gonna make, if I get to make my own robot, I'm gonna make the Brimstone Zero
You
And
robot.
Mhm.
It's just like it's a Dragon Zord type of thing.
Absolutely.
Red
Yeah,
and shit.
Beam Saber
And
is
pilot.
made to make your own mechs, but there are examples if you didn't want to, but you
Cool.
should.
It's just
uh,
basically my mech's just gonna be Robo.
so I
Brimstone.
guess the question for John, Father John, is would you be down for running a couple of games in between before we start Beam Saber?
Yeah. Well, what sort of time frame are we looking like?
Well, next week is 2 weeks from now is Josh doing the Beam Saber session 0, so we could
Or
theoretically do
playtest, yeah.
playtest.
Yeah,
And then
playtest
theoretically
session.
we can do
Like a month from now, basically.
yeah.
a month from now.
Well, I would say that in a month from now, the entire family will be in the same room, under the same roof. So there would theoretically be more free time. So I think it's doable.
Okay, cool. Then we would just do it in the same slot.
Right.
Saturday this time,
And we're gonna-
I would be the one producing the show.
And we're going to do it. We're still thinking Twitch still, and
We'll
still doing it remotely.
We could
Zoom.
we will see, because like Real World Talk, Dave is scheduled to get his vaccination here soon.
Hmm.
It opens up for me, Josh, and brother John
4 days.
on 4 days,
Yeah,
and then we have to schedule. I have to schedule still.
Yeah, I can talk some logistics about how we can maybe get it sooner rather than later when that stuff opens up. Not
Or-
online.
And theoretically,
You-
also we
you
could
youngsters.
we could also do what I've been doing, where we record the video together.
Hmm.
I don't actually go live, and
And then
then
you
I
just
can then
stream.
later broadcast it, stream it later at a
Yeah.
later date.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I always thought that was a good idea.
that's up to
I
you.
agree. I mean, that's part of what I was like. That was a good idea.
Right. Since you're running the show at that point, that's up to you. Well, it's more like when I come back, it'll be live. It's the only difference.
So,
Yeah.
Josh, when do you think you're coming back, per se?
I don't know. We'll talk about that another time.
I'm assuming May through August is definitely
May,
the
June.
first
So-
3 months.
Are you planning on playing, or are you planning on just taking it off altogether?
I'd like to play some of the times, but definitely not at the beginning.
Right, right.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would agree. Probably like take 3 months off.
just take 3 months off.
Yeah. So it'd be May, June, July.
Okay.
But I would like to play around the end. This depends on sleep and all that kind of stuff and schedules to see if I can play.
I found that you actually get to sleep after they get to be about 24,
Oh.
would be my guess.
Dang.
Hmm.
Yeah. You're
Well, your
kinda-
clock resets, Josh.
Chris, how old are you now? Oh, not 24? Okay.
So I kind of coming back to non-logistics, but the game itself, to kind of give you a slight, I guess the answer I was thinking pretty much was, in theory, you could have befriended Bale or Despater through a whole bunch of things and worked with them, and whoever won, you could have had them control the portal.
No,
Huh,
we don't
that doesn't
like
seem
fake
like anything we were
friends.
capable of.
No,
We
it
don't
doesn't
like
seem like anything
having
we would have
friends.
done.
Our
No.
group likes to roll the dice.
Yeah.
We like
and
to
get
jump into
natural ones
holes.
sometimes.
We really enjoy making friends with people that can't do us any good.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Gambo.
I mean, if you have a
Gambo,
limping halfling somewhere who
Minxie,
You know,
George
a
and
pipeweed
Martha,
shop.
Bestibus.
That's right. You could actually have guests on as you want as well, John, because it could be Menxie or Gerlach, or there's 2 slots to easily be like, oh, here's someone playing that kind of or that person-ish, whatever.
Sure.
But yeah.
thinking about it now, I'm imagining that scene, and the ending scene where it's like, I'm imagining like Ralph and Martha were just about to get masked, but then like the whole thing went to shambles, and now they're like in the middle of hell, and they're just like over the horizon. They see like Dell and whatever they're Despater fighting, and they're just standing there holding hands in the middle of this hellscape. The only humans left.
They're like, happy anniversary.
Let this be a lesson to you. Don't celebrate your love by going out to dinner.
Martha, you said you
wanted.
wanted to do more different things.
I'm just imagining that as the title card is like end of season 2. See these 2 poor NPCs that we drag into our messes just have to deal with what we left them with. Ugh.
Oh, beach.
Aw.
I have a dog.
Beach.
I have had a dog on my lap for the last like 45 minutes, and my leg is asleep.
I was sitting here. I thought I had something problematic going on with my computer because it was making this weird. Wah, wah. I looked over and Abe was asleep on the floor beside me, just snoring his dumb butt off. So-
Edie was honking, and she always wants to sit on my lap whenever I'm talking and at a desk. So
Cool.
Abe, what kind of computer is that?
It's apparently a very old and slow one at this point.
Oof.
I guess one other thing, and I'll probably put this at the top of whenever this goes live in podcast form, is at some point, I guess, during my paternity leave, the last episode will probably go live for this in podcast form. And after that episode, we will publish a Q&A. So if you're watching this as a stream, if you have any questions about Season 2 or even Top Guild that happened during Season 2, that happened.
I loved Top Guild.
I
Top Guild
know.
was so
fun.
silly and ridiculous.
What happened in Top Guild?
We went to hell.
You were a
was that
rainbow
that-
druid.
Was that cooking RPG we played?
What's that cooking
Yep.
RPG?
that Father John was like, "Why am I even here?"
Yeah. But if you have any,
He built like this cool combat ranger, and it's like, oh no, we aren't doing any of those. things.
sorry, a little bit. But if you have any questions or comments or anything like that, feel free to tweet at Geekspective or Tails_Mauxferry or Evil DM Josh, or you can send questions to Tails at Geekspective.com, or you can use the contact form. But please feel free, or even put them in the YouTube comments. I'll see them. Please feel free to leave questions and comments, and we will answer them later this year for you all to hear.
Yeah. We like to answer. We like to talk.
Yeah.
We like that kind of stuff. I mean, I don't know. I speak for myself.
Yeah, I will definitely be writing up some questions, just because. But yeah, because I was about to ask you, like, do you have any questions about what happened or what could have happened? But I'm like, no, we'll just do that in the Q&A. And I
I have
think
lots of questions, Josh.
I'll write them down, Amber, so you don't forget.
I
them.
won't. I won't
Okay.
write them down. I will forget.
Okay, thank you.
I'm illiterate. I can't write them down.
But I think with that, we will say our dues. You can find this great show and many others at geekspective.com, and great shows run by Father John in the near future. And if you're interested in Beam Saber as
Great.
well, Beam Saber as well, we got that in 2 weeks. Next. And you can find me at Evil DM Josh. What about you, Brother John?
They can find me drifting through space.
Soon. What about you, Amber?
I guess I'm on Twitter at Rocket Orca or oh boy, my mouth just kind of fell apart.
Rocket Orker.
Rocket Orca. Figure that out.
Rocker Orker.
I'm at Rocket Orca. And also at Rocket Orca _art. I do arts. I do John, you're not wearing your sweater to show off all of the enamel pins I
Let me
did.
go grab it. I'm gonna go wear it.
So I've been making lots of enamel pins. You can go to my Twitter and go to Etsy and see my stuff that I do and all that stuff. I do lots of stuff for Geekspective. Lots of stuff for
Look at
Geekspective.
all these cool pins.
Oh
all
my
the
He's
noises.
jiggling and jangling.
Jiggling and shang.
Oh, look at all these cool pins.
Oh my goodness.
they're
Those are
all
cool.
They
big
look
and
lovely.
I can't wait to get my cool pins
Magical
in.
Girl
Yeah,
stuff.
you'll get them.
And they're all kind of like these ones are like bad.
The defects
so,
ones.
Oh,
I think I have to
still-
log
but I
off
still
really
think they're
quickly so
good.
that I can go register Rocker Orca.
Rocker Orca.
Rocker Orker.
John kept he was helping me sort pins today, and he kept like mushing them together and doing the voice of what was the voice you were doing?
I was like sifting through so many different Star Wars characters because I like the sound they made was like shit, like the sound of sci-fi currency is what I called it. I was like,
Yeah.
Yes. Go, Boba Fett. Get Luke Skywalker, and you shall have all of these credits.
I was like jingling them all.
It was cracking me up.
Little Annie, come and get my.
I was doing Watto and whatever. It's whatever voice I can think of that's like sinister, evil characters. Like, yes.
So go to rocketorca.com, go to Rocket Twitter, you can find all my shit. Whatever.
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm done.
what about you, Dave?
I don't have a Rocket Twitter account. I'm still on like Steam powered Twitter. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead,
Yeah, it's the Steady Minotaur. I don't know. I might have given it up for good. I don't know.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's whatever. It'll be fine.
What about you, Chris?
Hey, I only exist in your hearts and minds.
That's what that
in
feeling
your
is.
ears and in your ears.
Yes, like a tapeworm.
And last but not least, Father John.
There's a Crossways GM account out there somewhere. Hey, maybe I'll make use of it leading up to this first adventure.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Mm.
Go on, jiggle to that.
Okay, please end.
All right. Thanks for watching or listening. See you around. Bye-bye.
Bye.